favorite radio program.
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's not short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all right. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome into Touhyville for the 30th day of October 2024. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Very colorful this morning.
Well, thank you.
No Halloween-y stuff?
Here's the deal. Today, and this happens every year, and
You get sick of Halloween before
it
comes?
No.
Oh.
When we know we're going to have the last lovely day, I start to think, okay, what have I got in my closet that I want to wear one more time before next May?
All right.
And that's what happened.
Gotcha.
I put on my nice colorful dress.
All right. That said, then, do you have something for Halloween tomorrow, then?
Absolutely.
All right. You got something picked out? You're all set?
I am all set.
All right. Just want to make sure that we still
And
have Halloween.
I think, so it's between two things, okay? One, no, but like I haven't worn yet this season. It's like a neon-y bones type of a sweatshirt. But the other one, because we're going to have the ghost guys in here, says boo. And on the back is a picture of a ghost. So I thought that would actually add to the chances that I wouldn't die of a heart attack if we find something. I'll be like, hey guys, I'm here. I'm one of you. Like,
Yep. I have confirmation that TJ from the
Midwest.
It's like midnight
ghost chasers.
Something ghost people in scary ghostness. Yes. Do you like that?
Yeah, I'm sure he appreciates the new name to his business.
I know.
TJ, the Midwest ghost runner guy thing chaser. Of spirits and other scary stuff.
The Midnight Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
So that's what they're called.
Yes.
So
and thanks a lot for like working hard at having them be on our side to protect us tomorrow. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that's
because if we see a ghost and they're like, yeah, the guy and the girl couldn't even remember our names.
I just had to look it up.
Have at 'em, guys.
Listen.
We found you.
Listen.
We didn't tell you what you're capable of.
Everyone understands that, I saw it on our video, it's the same as no one knowing how to spell Touhyville, despite the fact that it's on the screen the whole time that they're watching.
Right.
Or that
like,
it's
tomorrow I'm going to be on the radio on 97, I don't know, W. Yeah, it's too early in the morning.
Think that doesn't happen all the time? Yes, absolutely.
Tune in to me on.
Yes.
It's too early for this.
Michigas. It happens all the time. Today is Buy a Donut Day.
Yes.
Yeah. Go get one then.
All right. Well, what in the world? We should have gone to and picked up.
We should have.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Those Krispy Kremes were so good that day. I hadn't had one in I don't know how many years.
Yeah. We could we can get them delivered.
I can't because
I know you've been eating cake this week because I bought cake.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta watch my girlish figure.
Yeah.
Checklist and my diabetes.
So that's more important. Checklist day.
Do you have checklists?
When I'm on my game, I do. When I'm I come and go. I'm not as good as I would like to be at it, but
I could tell you that I cannot live like this is a good poll question. What can you not live without? Like just, and I'm not talking water and food. I'm talking about like what's something you can't live without? Legal pads. Because I'm a checklist girl and I don't even like really check them off unless they're really long. But I love the feeling of like scrapping it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like just going like tearing it off, going and right in the garbage.
Yeah. Oh, no, you see, now for me, it's my Google Calendar. When I'm on my game,
that too.
I
put everything in the calendar.
everything in there and give it a time and and do it.
Yep.
And I have like
your alerts go off all day.
But I have weeks where I do it and it's like I'm on it and they're in there and I mark them from blue to red and that means they're done. And then and then there's weeks when all that happens is my alerts go off on my phone and I move 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 and I don't get any of it done.
I don't know why, I mean,
too much
such
screwing
a
around.
Lazy guy.
Too much screwing around.
There's the job and then the house and then the
playing around.
The girlfriend.
Yeah. Could you put this up? Could you go? Hey, did you ever? Hey, why don't you?
Yeah. That's me.
I'm
Chief
just
nagger.
Oh, I'm just having fun. Jason says, figured coffee would have been your first choice that you can't live without. Cheryl could live without coffee though. Like it's not the end all for you.
It really isn't anymore. It used to be.
It used to be.
Used to be.
Now for me, I first thing in the morning. Create a great funeral day.
I do think about that sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah. I just hope more than 2 people show up.
Oh, come on now. That's silly.
I do hope people say I don't care about nice things. I want funny stories.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm with you. I want I used to say
I
wanted
funny.
I used to say that I wanted my stand-up played, but it's been so long since I've done that, so I don't know.
But I mean, do you want it funny like if I eulogized you,
Yeah.
would you want it like
Of course.
and of course he forgot to put the lid down or whatever it is. Okay.
Which is not me, by the way.
Yeah, it is not you.
I lived by myself and the lid was always down.
You're a good boy.
In
that respect.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Haunted refrigerator day.
Oh, come on. Now I got to be afraid of my fridge. What?
Your chicken may not be dead after
Right,
all.
it's growing green stuff on it.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Mischief night.
Okay.
Because it's the night before Halloween. Like that's,
oh, is that when everything
I think
gets
tonight is like
TP'd
All
and-
Hallows Eve,
Okay.
Scary. Candy corn day, even scarier.
I love. Okay, so there's one. Do you not? I have to have a couple pieces every season. It's like cranberry sauce.
Do you have any?
I don't
Yeah,
because
take that.
it's so bad for a diabetic. You might as well just like lick the white sugar. Just it's terrible, but I just have a craving. I need a little bit.
That's funny. Publicist day, speak up for service day, text your ex day.
Hi. How about morning show? Morning show with your ex day.
Hold on a second. Okay. Pumpkin bread day.
You like pumpkin bread?
Not really.
Okay. I don't understand why they call most breads. They don't call them cake.
Cake, yeah.
I mean, zucchini bread, cake. Pumpkin bread, cake.
Yeah.
Lemon poppy seed bread, cake.
Yeah.
Like that's not bread.
Yeah, I don't really get that either. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna smear peanut butter and jelly on it.
Right,
no.
Right. Like it's cake.
Or put like turkey and mustard on it. No.
Yeah, carrot cake.
Yeah,
like
it's all cake, but it's not bread.
Right.
Carrot bread.
Yeah. Sugar. Oh, go ahead. Sugar Addiction Awareness Day. It's be aware. It's sugar out there. It's happening.
And it's about to hit hard tomorrow.
Here we go. It's today.
You went out and bought the candy. We secured 400 pieces of candy per Terry.
Yep.
And
Just in case.
Terry Fagley, we are going to murder you
Now,
if there's 2 trick-or-treaters and we got 398
Listen,
pieces of candy left.
so I bought bags of like assorted things.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing in all of them that I don't like that I think you'll eat like here and there is Whoppers. I do not like Whoppers.
I love Whoppers.
Okay, so then
Now,
we're covered.
Can I tell you
I'll
that
eat
was
all the rest.
trick
You can have the Whoppers.
at Jenny Craig when I was I was a center
Used to
director
call
for
people
Jenny
that
Craig.
would call Whoppers.
We would tell
Boy,
them,
are you a Whopper? You do need Jenny Craig. No. Oh, okay.
We would tell them to buy candy you don't eat. Buy candy you don't like, because then you won't eat it. Because and that's totally a brilliant, to me, it's like one of those Captain Obvious things, but it's so true because I will be eating fun size candy for another month and then wonder why none of my Christmas stuff fits.
I'm telling you, I grabbed bags, everything in there. I like except Whopper, and I was like, oh, why do you got to put Whoppers in with all this good stuff? Okay, that's right. Somebody will like them, you know. Yeah. So now we're all set.
I love Whoppers.
Now we're all set. See, there you go. All right, let's see what's happening. U.S. Airlines are now required to refund passengers automatically if their flight is significantly delayed or canceled.
Yes! A little too late for me, but yes!
Yeah.
Southwest, I own a brick from COVID.
I was going to say, this means we can expect Southwest to go bankrupt in less than a year.
In a year, right. Right. Bye. Wow.
As I mentioned, today is Texture X Day. Or in Giselle Bundchen's case, it's text your ex and tell him you got knocked up by your jiu-jitsu instructor who you always said, don't worry about him.
Oh, jeez.
Day.
Day, right. I forgot. Wait, what's the end of that?
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah. In London, someone stole 950 wheels of cheddar cheese. Authorities are searching everywhere for the culprits except bathrooms. They're not going to go for a long
time.
1/3 of employed recent college graduates have already switched jobs. They're still baristas at Starbucks. They just went to a different Starbucks up the block. That's all they did there. 50 Cent turned down $3 million to perform at a Trump rally. Turned down $3 million to perform at a Trump rally. When Vanilla Ice heard this, he reached out to Trump and offered to do it for cab fare and dinner. Like even just a hot dog or something is fine. Like a Costco hot dog is fine. Yeah. Johnny Depp is in a new film called Day Drinker. I believe that's what you call typecasting. He'll play the role of Johnny Depp. Angelina Jolie got flustered when she was overwhelmed by a crowd, but eventually all the kids got their lunches and left for school. She's got a lot of kids. And lastly, Carlos Mencia pulled his pants down during a recent stand-up show.
Ew.
Great. Now he's ripping off Louis C.K. too.
Oh, jeez.
I make my own self laugh. All right. Let's see. Mel says, I live in a very remote area. I did not buy any candy. If they come, I'm giving green tomatoes. I have tons of them.
No, you are not one of those, Mel. No.
No one's coming to her.
She's the popcorn ball lady.
She's saying she's got tons of green tomatoes.
She's got green tomatoes.
Yeah, she's just, but yeah, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, you don't want to spend too much on candy. Then you're stuck with all
Well, yeah, we lived on a cul-de-sac, but there were 4 of us, but the main drag was like E.T.
Yep.
You know, Hunter's Run was like E.T. neighborhood. No one came to us. I mean, we had maybe 5.
But we hadn't given out candy in about 20 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
we were always out with the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we always had our lights off. But, and I assume that's the way here.
Is that the way it is here?
I think you just, as long as your light's on, that means you got candy.
Lights out. Uh-huh. Dance, dance, dance. Do you remember that?
I don't. What just happened? No.
That's that song.
I'm sorry, that may have been before my time. You're a little older than I am.
Okay, that's just whack.
That's whack.
That's whack.
Is it
Crack
whack, yo?
whack.
Is it whack, yo? All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to get to today's poll question and wrap up yesterday's poll question. Stick around.
Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th, or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Clark's Garden and Floral Boutique will be holding their Jingle and Mingle holiday event Saturday, November 16th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They'll have holiday home decor, Christmas greens, pre-orders, poinsettias, grape pillows, wreaths, and porch pots. Gift shop items for everyone, free photos with Santa, taco truck, and much more. Check out the Clark's Garden and Floral Facebook page for more info.
Hello, I'm Bruce Slutringer.
And I'm Butch Jeffries, and we are running for the Jasper County Council at Large as Democrats. We would like to see improvements made to our present ambulance services.
And we would also like to see economic growth and improvement in the county.
Please don't forget to ask your voting officials how to vote for your local candidates.
We think all Jasper County residents should be treated with dignity and respect, and we would appreciate your vote. Thank you.
This ad is paid for by the Jasper County Democrat Central Committee.
This is Dan Long, candidate for North Newton School Board. When elected, I will serve all students, staff, and administration, supporting each of them to be their best. Students deserve board members that prioritize their education, not a board member's personal agenda. Our staff and administration deserve board members that support them to do the job they were trained and hired to do. I am not a politician, so do the right thing. Write in Dan Long for North Newton School Board at Large.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dan Long.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9624. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9624. That's 800-507-9624. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What are you doing? Shh. I am trying to sleep.
Time to wake up.
No. Wait, what day is today?
It's hump day.
What? Is that today?
It's Wednesday. I'm giving up listening.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
Where?
For the weekend?
Okay.
Guess I can hold out a little longer.
Until then.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing.
Blast, blast, blast.
I am not familiar with this song in any way whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was.
And it's from my era. I mean, it's 84, so yeah.
You don't recognize it at all? Oh.
Not even a little.
How about now? No? See, I'm helping you.
I think there was a more famous song called "Dancing in the Dark" that was popular then, but
that's Springsteen. Yeah,
I know. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Never heard of it. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Fountain Stone Theaters. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the different movie times. They've got new movies coming out tomorrow, so check those out. You can go see movies tonight, though. Wednesday through the weekend, they have them at Fountain Stone Theater in Rensselaer. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com, like them on Facebook, and download their app. All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, where we had asked you a poll question. Oh, yeah. Something simple that you're bad at. Okay. Did anything pop into your head throughout the day yesterday that had any thoughts?
I would say the worst thing for me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a fruit of the spirit. So I know it's like in us all is patience.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's what it's meaning. Like, I don't like if I, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't have patience for stuff.
Right. But I don't think that's,
I don't know if that's,
I don't think that's this. It's more like, like someone said yesterday, snapping, like, things that most people find to be just easy to do, whistling,
Yeah.
So
I know I can touch my tongue to my nose.
Right. Things that random things, just random things. Things that other people find simple, like,
Right. It's hard.
Yeah, but I know that there's lots of things for people.
Well,
and
again,
I
not
tossed
saying
the
I'm
list
perfect. I'm
yesterday
like,
because
what?
I was like, we're not going to revisit this. You know? So I don't even know if it's still up in here. I think it's gone. The list from yesterday, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Kathy says driving should be added to the list.
Okay.
She says, but I think someone should but I think something that should be so simple that I can't do is come up with answers to these questions. Which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Susie says dribbling a basketball. Dawn says I'm 52 and I still can't snap my fingers. Wayne says remembering to do things. Yeah, see, I don't think that's an easy thing. Mary says I can't whistle.
Okay.
Angel says patience. I need to work on that.
Okay.
See,
I don't think
of that as like a thing like that.
Yeah.
Jason says waking up in the morning for work. Yeah, it's harder than you think when you get up this early.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mel says opening jars.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, that's why we need to order those Touhyville
We
jar
do,
openers.
and especially from Devo when she handed us the ones.
I love
they were
it. Yeah.
perfect.
Yes, I love it. Yep. And I packed it yesterday. Yesterday was my day of
Getting the heck out.
Last minute little like piddly things.
Knick-knack pity. Yeah.
The whole back of my car was filled up with stuff, but all like little things from like
I hate unpacking
like a flipper to one pot that I had washed and I let dry in the sink that I never grabbed when I packed all the other pots.
Mm-hmm.
The toaster, I almost walked out without the toaster. I just what I forgot to go through was drawers in the kitchen. So I had to grab my oven mitts, my Batman oven mitts. Like, yeah.
Ooh.
Koozies that I had like some beer koozies. I don't really use them anymore because I use glasses, which I guess you could put it on your glass. But I used to use it on bottles. Like one of my favorites was it was a Cubs jersey that went on a bottle. Went over the top of a bottle. I used to love that. But I have a Motley Crue koozie from their last tour. I have a couple of Q koozies. Just they're more like nostalgic for me. I don't really use
Yeah.
them. But just little crap like that just was like, put this in
Everywhere.
the car, put this in the car.
Mhm.
Like, you know.
Well, that's what I thought was literally going to break me when it was my time to move, because
Mhm.
I got a bunch of that. And when you have kids and you have
Mhm.
scrapbooks and oh my gosh, I'm like, I'm buried. I don't know how this is going to.
Well, you were good though about you were filling up laundry baskets and bringing them
I
over
was
of
making
stuff
that
like
was
that.
really the best
Yeah.
stuff.
That's what
because
I
then-
should have done.
Then I started to put things, at least in the rooms, along
Mhm.
the walls that
Mhm.
nothing was going. And I went, all right, that's going to go in here when it's here. That's going to go up here when
Yeah.
it's there. So I was organized in that respect.
Yeah.
So I showed Terry the house yesterday, and I think she loved it because
Ye-
she saw it before we ever moved in.
Sure.
So-
Sure. Yeah. I like now that your stuff is done, you're showing off the house. Can we wait till my stuff is done?
Well,
People
no,
are
the
like,
mural was done. So Lynette did that gorgeous mural.
right. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Which came out great.
people walk in the house now and they're like, oh my gosh, you two are like the odd couple.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da. In one side of the home, Cheryl has everything decorated and put in its place, and everything looks fantastic. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. On the other side of the house is Steve. His clothes are all in garbage bags and suitcases. He has crap everywhere. How can these two people live in the same home and not kill each other? Find out on the next episode of The Odd Couple. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da,
Well, here, I want to help you, but your answer is always, no, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have learned here in my 30s, I would have fought you. I would have gone, no, I'm going to help. I'm going to help. I'm going to help. Kind of like when I'm like, want to bite? You're like, no, you got to try this. You're like, no.
Right.
Then I'm like, no, really open up for the choo-choo train right into the lips
Right,
until
just
you
keep
open
pushing.
up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I know that like bothered you. And I'm like, all right,
It
I
bothers
need to
everyone.
show.
Just easy.
See, I don't agree. I don't necessarily agree with that because if somebody is trying to convince me that something's really good, I need to try it.
Uh-huh.
I may say, nah, I don't want to. But then if they really push it, then I'm going to try it and I might like it. But anyway, that's not you. And so I've over the years tried to show you that respect. Like if he said no,
right,
he means no.
Right.
It's no harm to me. Like he's not like you have bad taste.
Right.
It's just he's not in the mood. So respect that.
Yeah.
So now your space needs help.
Mhm.
I could help you, but I also know what it's like. Like that's why I didn't ask any of my friends to help me move because I'm like, what am I going to stand there and go, okay, that goes there. Well, then just do it yourself. Like you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to guide you to put it, I can also just put it and then it'll be placed where I want it. Like, so and why involve other people that are busy in their lives? So I get it, but I will help you. That said, I don't want it to be like, well, that's nice that she put all her stuff away first and you're like left hanging.
No,
know?
I just think it's funny how it looks like two opposite homes right now.
It does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, you had 2 last weeks on your lease. So we had to get you out first and then me.
Yeah.
That said, yeah, I helped you with your side sort of, but for the most part, you know exactly where you want things. So you don't really want help either on your side.
Yeah.
You just you want to move it to where you want to move it to.
Yeah.
Now, if it's too heavy to move, you'll say, can you put it there? But other than that, you like all your stuff where like in the exact spot you like it. So let's see. Cynthia says, going back to the poll question from yesterday about simple things, using blinkers while driving. It's very difficult for most people to use their turn signal. Yes. Dave says, good morning, Steve, or good morning. Happy Wednesday, Steve and Cheryl. Hope you have a great day. You too, Dave. Thank you so much. Midnight Ghost Hunters Paranormal Investigators says good morning. So good morning to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Bright
it's going
and
to be a lot
early.
of fun. Jason says, Steve, you really only have one room to worry about and show off, and that's the Bat Cave. Let Cheryl have the rest of the house. LOL.
Jason.
That's exactly how it is. It's there is no that's what it is. I mean, it's like it's your decor. No, why do you make a face? I see now. This is, and we shouldn't do this on the radio, but you're taking what I'm saying right now as a negative.
No,
That's just
I don't-
how it
yeah.
is.
We went through this yesterday because I'm like,
I have a look, and that's all I really care about is that stuff. Like the rest is fine. It's nice. I like the rest of the house.
Yeah.
But it's you. It's the way you
see, and I want
decorate
it to be us. So thank you.
Right, but us would be like your really nice pictures and a Batman poster. They don't go.
Yeah.
They don't go. Like I don't have that way of thinking.
Yeah.
You saw my house.
Yeah, but still you appreciate some things or don't appreciate some things. Like if I did everything in goth black, you wouldn't like that would not really be us.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 But as far as putting everything exactly the way I want it, that's what the Batcave is for.
Yeah.
It almost looks still like my other house. It's just that it's a bigger living room.
Yeah.
Way bigger living room. So, and my bedroom, I don't decorate like you do. Like you like your bedroom to be a sanctuary. You like pictures around you. You like all your stuff around you. I don't really like anything in my bedroom. I like my bed and my TV to be in my bedroom.
Yeah,
I lived in the last house for I lived in my last house for almost 5 years. And I don't think anything was hung up in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Not a thing. So, because it's where I go to sleep and then I leave.
Yeah.
I get out. So, anyway, none of that is why you called. You called because you wanted to hear today's poll question, which I should get to. By the way, Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Have a great day. You too, Tiffany. And Madison says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a great day. Madison, you have a great day at school. And this should be the last hard day of the week because tomorrow's Halloween. And it should be fun time and super duper time. So you tell those teachers that Steve said so. I'm sure that'll go over real well when the student tells
You
the
mean
teachers.
Steve, whose favorite thing was lunch and recess? Steve.
You know he's not doing very well for himself, right?
Stop it.
He's only allowed one room in his life. It's all he gets.
Come on. But yeah, Jason is right. Your room is going to be like filled with like a kid's store with nothing but Batman and toys.
Absolutely. He says,
but and movie posters. I mean, it's a cool room. And then
it's my room. Yeah.
I had so much fun buying gifts for you. Because you were a Cubs fan, a Batman lover, and a Star Wars lover. So I still remember when I had my convertible Sebring, going and meeting somebody who had an R2-D2 life-size cooler, and meeting them at Albanese in the parking lot
in Maryville,
paying them, and the thing would not fit with the kids. So I had the kids in the back and I had R2-D2 strapped down, and it was like this time of the year. So we like froze to death trying to get that home.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's fantastic. And I still have it.
And you still have it.
Yep.
I love that thing.
Yep. Now we had a Batman one that at one point we sold.
Yeah. I would never have said to sell that, but for the fact that Batman was Mickey. Like the top part where they did Batman was nowhere near the look of R2-D2. Like R2-D2 is like laid out, like it's spot on. Batman looked like bad plastic and he was having a hard day. He just was messed up in the face. So if he was,
and it always scared me when I walked in the garage.
Oh yeah,
it was
like someone was standing
like
in
a
the corner.
life-size person. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was freaky. So, all right. Our poll question today. Will you be handing out candy for Halloween? Just a simple yes or no one today. So skipping a would you rather today. But will you be handing out candy for Halloween? Cheryl and I will be. We got bags and bags. So we're hoping that we're all set. And just so you know, if we do happen to get so many kids that we run out, we're turning off our light and going to bed. So leave us alone. There's not a thing we could know. I'm kidding. We've got cheese. We've got when when I was younger.
We've got cheese.
We'll give you something. Listen,
Got spicy chicken wings left over.
You kids, though, will be happy that Cheryl won't let me do what I wanted to do because I wanted to buy bouillon cubes because I think that's hilarious watching the kids go down the street. But this is a weird candy.
You should put it in like tin foil and make it look like Hershey's Kisses.
Well, you can buy them in little
those
like
little the gold
they're like little
cubes.
blocks. Yeah, this is the worst candy ever. Touhyville sucks.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Another way Jasper County REMC gives back to the community is through Operation Roundup. Jasper County REMC members participating in the program have their monthly utility bills rounded up to the next dollar. Operation Roundup is overseen by a board of trustees that is appointed by Jasper County REMC's board of directors to oversee the fund and issue the Roundup dollars to worthy efforts that benefit our communities. The funds are not issued to pay utility bills or support political candidates. Applications are accepted during March, June, September, and December. To find out more about Operation Roundup or to apply for funds, visit jasperremc.com. Click on the Community tab and select Operation Roundup.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Touhyville. Now even two-ear.
What are you doing up so early?
I'm just waiting.
Just waiting? What are you waiting for?
Waiting for my 15 minutes of fame.
No offense, but you just don't have talent.
Talent? I don't need talent. I'm in radio.
Oh, that's fame. Fame has a 15-minute half-life.
My 15 minutes of fame are over.
More like
15 minutes of lame.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a fun time Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Some good things going on at Jasper County Community Services today and tomorrow. So today, Wednesday, at the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMont on State Road 10, it's Spooky Bingo. Join them for some spooky fun today at 12:15. Bring one spooky themed gift valued at $2 for the fun time at Fozzie Senior Center. Now, tomorrow at both senior centers, they're doing their fall parties at Rensselaer Senior Center and at the Fozzie Senior Center. So that's at 11:30. Tomorrow, lunch, games, fun, special treats, dress in costume if you'd like. So make your lunch reservations early at your favorite senior center, whether it be Fozzie Senior Center or at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Jasper County Community Services, find out all that they're doing on their Facebook page. So lots of great stuff that they do. Plenty of things going on for those 55 and older. Also want to mention our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. Head over there for Wings and Whiskey Wednesday, $1 wings and whiskey, $3, no top shelf on Wednesdays at the Hilltop in Morocco. Go like them on Facebook to find out about different things that they have going on as well. There's all kinds of cool stuff that they have happening at the Hilltop in Morocco. And, of course, you can play the Hilltop high-low game on the Touhyville Facebook page. So go to the Touhyville Facebook page and you can find out more about that and play the high-low game. All right. So Jason says, if you run out of candy, you can always give out Touhyville merch. Listen, that goes faster than candy. So yeah, we could try to give that away, but that's that goes lickety split. Mel says, when we lived together, her and her husband, who passed, my uncle, I had our front room decorated beautiful. I came home from work and he had Millennium Falcons, 20 of them hanging from the ceiling.
Mel, come on, man. Don't be giving him any ideas.
I told you, my uncle was a giant Star Wars fan. When I was a kid, he was still living with, this is before he ever married Mel, he was living with his parents, my grandparents, in Niles, Illinois. And we would visit and, and we'd go and spend the night. My parents would have date night and stuff, and I remember I was not allowed to go down in his closet because, like, I would pull out all the toys. Like he had,
right, and some toys are not meant to be played with. Like they're
all toys are meant to be played with. But
yeah,
yes, that's he was a collector. I mean, he had all the cool stuff. So I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I have a millennial Falcon, easy for me to say, light
lamp,
that I bought for the new house. I never even took it out because I was like, we had already known that we were moving. So I'm like,
Yep.
I'm not going to put it up in one house and then have to move it again. So I just moved the box. So that'll be going in the bat cave. She said 20 of them were hanging from the ceiling. I let them stay up for a couple of days. And then when he was at work, I took them all down.
Oh my
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. But you keep calling it the man cave and I keep calling it the bat cave because I guess it's not all Batman stuff. Because it's got Star Wars, it's got
It's just
some
cool.
other
It's
things.
your own,
It's
it's
just
got your fireplace. It's got your it's just got your
Yeah.
fun stuff. You
got
know.
all kinds of cool stuff in there. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Mm-hmm. Right now, it has a chair, a TV, a fireplace, and then boxes. So I can't wait to have it be all set up.
Popcorn machine.
Regular. Got my popcorn machine that's going to go in there. All kinds of good stuff. So, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Sad news yesterday when we found out that Terry Garr passed away.
Yeah.
After a long battle with MS. I did not know she had MS.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't know that. She was 79 years old. Of course, known for many iconic movies: Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Mr. Mom, Oh God, After Hours, The Player. She was in Dumb and Dumber.
I don't remember her in Dumb and Dumber.
I don't either. Of course, Young Frankenstein. I have the poster up in my office. Nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Tootsie. I remember her. She played Phoebe's biological mother in Friends. I remember that. Yeah, I was always a Terry Garr fan, and she used to do really like funny bits with David Letterman. I don't know if they were just close friends or if they just knew each
I don't
other.
remember that at all.
On his NBC show, she used to do like, just like cuckoo bits with him, like, and I remember one where like they made it seem like he had cameras in her house and like she was talking to him while she was taking a shower, like on the show, and like they just did really kooky stuff. But Mel Brooks tweeted yesterday, "So sorry to hear about Terry Garr's passing. She was so talented, so funny. Her humor and lively spirit made Young Frankenstein's set a pleasure to work on. Her German accent had us all in stitches." So I was such a fan. I mean, I just remember being like she was the person in all the movies when you were a kid, Tootsie and Mr. Mom. And,
She was also in a lot of like my Lifetime-ish type movies.
Oh,
as the
yeah?
mom. Mhm,
Got
mhm.
it.
Can I just interrupt you about the accident that's on southbound?
Yeah.
Because the Indiana Department of Transportation is saying that it's a bad accident. So seek alternate routes for I-65 southbound this morning, as all lanes are still closed south of State Route 2 for a semi-fire. Traffic can enter southbound I-65 at State Road 10.
Can
enter.
Okay, so southbound from like Lowell
to
up to 10.
Yeah, up
is
to 10 is a
all-
mess.
all
It's
a mess.
closed.
It's closed.
It says all seek alternate routes this morning for all lanes.
Got it.
As all lanes are still closed.
Okay.
South of State Route 2, which is Lowell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt your.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
thought
that's
this
important.
is coming in right now,
Yeah.
and I know we saw it this morning thanks to a few listeners.
Yeah.
But now Indiana Department or IDOT, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Northwest is kind of exclamation points and big old yellow triangles. So
Avoid yellow triangles.
Yes.
That's the rules. So yeah. So all right then. Yeah, so we'll share that on our Facebook pages and stuff. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we've got Frank with sports, and then we got Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til. So stick around for that.
Save big money on your next project right now at Menards, your lighting headquarters. Menards has all the lighting solutions for every room in your home. Canless LED wafer lights from Juno are an excellent lighting solution for any space. They feature 5 switchable color temperatures and are easy to install. Save big on Juno LED wafer lights. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Step into the magic of the holidays at Another Season's Christmas Open House. Starting Monday, November 4th through Saturday, November 9th, discover a winter wonderland at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. Explore a fabulous collection of gifts from forever flower arrangements and home decor to fashion and jewelry, plus their unique custom patch bar. Don't miss Another Season's Candlelight Christmas event on Friday, November 8th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Enjoy light refreshments, exclusive sales, and a chance to win exciting door prizes. Follow Another Season on Facebook and Instagram and join the Another Season VIP Facebook Club for even more savings. Mark your calendar for a festive experience that kicks off the holiday season in style. Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
This Entertainment Insider is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. The hit Netflix series The Diplomat lets audiences peer into the world of the State Department. That's one reason Kerry Russell joined the cast.
I think the State Department in general they're doing their job well when we don't hear about them. It's fun to get to peer a little bit behind the curtain.
Progressive offers a great price and round-the-clock protection when bundling home and auto. It's one of those rare times when you could save money and get something great. Bundle today at Progressive.com.
Paul's new drone startup just lost its most genius computer scientist.
We just lost our best genius to some new genius who's got a genius new idea. I'm going to have to find a new genius or two half geniuses and fast.
He needs a computer scientist that can keep his startup from falling down.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 51-year-old Jeffrey Zonka of San Pierre was arrested last October 25th on multiple felony warrants of sexual abuse. In a press release yesterday, law enforcement stated the warrants issued by the Jasper Superior Court resulted from an investigation by detectives from the Sheriff's Office. They stated a forensic interview with a juvenile victim had taken place and that the victim alleged the crimes had taken place several times between 2013 and 2018. The arrest was made by county deputies in partnership with the DeMotte Police Department. Tuesday, during the trial of Richard Allen, the jury saw and heard the interview with the defendant that was conducted by State Police Trooper Jerry Holman on October 26, 2022. Allen was told that guns and knives were found at his home, but he denied having either with him on February 13, 2017, when he walked the same trail visited by Abby Williams and Libby German that day. When told an unfired bullet traced back to his gun was found at the scene, Allen said he didn't know how it could have gotten there, and he said, quote, "There's no way," unquote. The state trooper tried to get Allen to admit that he was there that day when the crimes took place, but Allen said that he would not admit to something he didn't do. Also, one of the 4 alternate jurors has been dismissed due to a family emergency. Rensselaer had a power outage in the downtown area and in the strip mall area Tuesday morning, where Jeff Phillips commented.
Our primary line had issues with the amount of wind that we were getting, and it took us probably about 45 minutes to splice it back together and get power restored. So thanks to our guys who were working out there in the wind like that got it restored as quickly as they did.
The complete interview with Mayor Phillips about this week's City Council meeting can be heard at our websites on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The Stark County Sheriff's Office said they received a report of a very large drinking party last Friday and that many of the attendees were underage. When they arrived, the estimated crowd at the building was about 500 people, mostly in their late teens and early 20s. Authorities said some fled when they arrived. 2 adults were taken into custody after an altercation was heard. The owner of the building was out of the area at the time of the party and unaware of what was taking place. The investigation continues, and the Stark County prosecutor will determine charges to be filed. Enjoy your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Joyce Sue Rowinski of Mount Ayr passed away on October 24th. Private funeral services for Joyce Sue Rowinski will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the cremation rights. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 70-year-old Patricia Ann Fisher of Rensselaer passed away at her home on Monday, October 28th. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 88-year-old Donald J. Miller of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, October 26th. Private burial will take place at Remington Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 68-year-old Rex B. Jones of Rensselaer passed away on October 24th. There will be no visitation or service for Rex Jones. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the cremation arrangements. 60-year-old Lori Jackson of Maderaeville passed away on Sunday, October 27th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac, and no services for Lori Jackson will be held at this time. Memorial contributions may be made to the family in care of Frank Jackson. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Touhyville Media has teamed up with Roselawn Electric to cover your Thanksgiving dinner. Make sure you're listening to the Q, 97.7 FM WLQI, 98 Gold WIBN, and Bear Country 104.5 FM. When you hear one of us say gobble gobble, call 219-866-4104. We'll pick a random caller to win a $30 gift card to Save-A-Lot to cover your turkey and more. The Gobble Gobble giveaway is sponsored by Roselawn Electric, the Save-A-Lot stores of Northwest Indiana, Cornerstone Real Estate, and by Touhyville Media.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Beginning with Major League Baseball, the White Sox managerial search appears to be over on Tuesday. A source confirming to MLB.com as well as ESPN that Will Venable will accept the job as the 44th skipper in White Sox history, inheriting a ball club that posted a 2024 showing of 41 wins, 121 losses, the most defeats for any club in the modern era. Venable, who celebrated his 42nd birthday on Tuesday, played 9 seasons in the Bigs as an outfielder, mainly with the San Diego Padres. After hanging it up, Venerable joined the Cubs as a special assistant in 2017, then moved on to the field as first base coach in 2018 and 2019 before becoming third base coach in 2020. He then went to Boston, serving as bench coach under Alex Cora for the Red Sox for 2 seasons before landing in Texas, where he sat alongside Bruce Bochy as Rangers associate manager in 2023 and 2024, having been a part of the World Series title team a year ago. Venerable succeeds Grady Sizemore, who became the interim manager in early August after the White Sox fired Pedro Grifol. The World Series, it's an extended stay for the Los Angeles Dodgers in New York. Unable to finish off the Yankees and completing a 4-game sweep, the Yankees denying the Dodgers a world title on Tuesday, claiming Game 4 in the Bronx 11-4. Freddie Freeman once again going deep, homering in all 4 games, giving the Dodgers the early edge with a man on. However, that lead would prove short. Yankees down 2-1, bottom third. Anthony Volpe at the dish, putting the American League representatives up with a 2-out grand slam. Volpe's first blast in the postseason, 3 runs scored on the night. Yankees petting their lead in the 8th, 5 runs across, including a 3-run dinner by Gleyber Torres. Aaron Judge, who's had a quiet World Series, also driving in a run, his first RBI of the Fall Classic, coming on a single decision. A pair of relievers, Clay Holmes getting the win and inning in the 3rd pitch. Dodgers going with a bullpen game as Daniel Hudson takes the loss, working that 3rd inning, allowing the Volpe grand slam. A quick turnaround, it's Game 5 Wednesday, also at Yankee Stadium. A Dodgers win, it's the franchise's 8th World Series title. A Yankees win sends the series back to Los Angeles for Game 6, scheduled for Friday. The NFL, it will be Joe Flacco starting for the Colts at quarterback on Sunday. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, as Anthony Richardson will be benched in favor of the veteran, who has started in 3 games recently in relief of Richardson, who sat out with an oblique injury. This after Richardson passed for just 31% in Sunday's loss at the Houston Texans. In all, Richardson just a 44.4% passer on the season. The Colts will travel to Minnesota, going up against the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. NBA, it's the Bulls hosting the Orlando Magic Wednesday at the United Center. We'll have it on Bear Country 104.5 FM. Bulls Network pregame 6:45 p.m. Central, tip-off just after 7 p.m. Central. Also, the Bulls will not have guard Lonzo Ball, the result of a sprained right wrist, which occurred in Monday's win in Memphis. Ball will be reevaluated in 10 days. The Bulls announcing on Tuesday Ball returned to the NBA this season, sidelined since January of 2022 after multiple surgeries to repair an injured left knee. Pacers also playing Wednesday, getting the defending champion Boston Celtics at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Halo's 3-pound bag on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. Halo's 3-pound bag on sale at Strachan Van Til, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on those. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, MediShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And MediShare is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before October 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is October 30th. So call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number, 866-89-BIBLE. That's 866-89-BIBLE. 866-89-BIBLE.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, at T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
With 24 monthly bill credits, eligible trade-in on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits, and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
All righty, congratulations to Nancy in Morocco. She knew that the Halos are on sale this week, the 3-pound bag of Strachan Van Til for just $3.99 when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Van Til. Make sure you use that digital rewards account with a chance for you to win $1,000 every day this month. Simply use your rewards account every time you shop for a chance to win. One winner every day this month. No purchase necessary. Complete rules at StrachanVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
Hi, Linda Heckema with my listing at 617 North Abigail Street. This 2-story home has 3 bedrooms with walk-in closets, 1 full bath with laundry, a big eat-in kitchen, and a huge living room with hardwood floors, large windows for plenty of light, a cozy front sun porch, an oversized 3-season room at the back of the house, plus a 2.5-car garage complete this home. A great neighborhood, 1 block from the park, and only 5 minutes from I-65. This is the perfect location for your new home. For your private showing of 617 North Abigail, call me at 219-869-8662. Cornerstone, let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
This is Dan Long, candidate for North Newton School Board. When elected, I will serve all students, staff, and administration, supporting each of them to be their best. Students deserve board members that prioritize their education, not a board member's personal agenda. Our staff and administration deserve board members that support them to do the job they were trained and hired to do. I am not a politician, so do the right thing. Write in Dan Long for North Newton School Board at large.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dan Long.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Wake up! Don't want to sleep through your big day.
Big day?
Hump day. Am I right?
Hump. I don't want to wake up.
Oh, cheer up. It's almost Halloween.
When is it?
Tomorrow. It's my favorite holiday.
We love Halloween.
I'm going to make you hump day treats.
The show's about ready to stop. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a Wednesday morning. I want to make sure we remind you guys that next Tuesday, of course, is Election Day, and we will have full-on election coverage Tuesday evening with Russ Martin and Chris Locken here on WLQI 97.7, also streaming on WLQI977.com. Brought to you by Jasper County REMC, powering up our election coverage right here on the Q. So that is next Tuesday evening. So,
and for heaven's sake, get out and vote. That's your voice.
Yeah. Scream it from the mountaintops. Actually, don't. I'm tired of hearing about it. Just go and vote.
Go and vote.
Tired of telling people telling me what they're doing and why they're doing it and who's this and I can't wait. Now, it doesn't cause me to not be friends with people. I'm not that guy. But it's just too much already. Like I see friends and I just go, I don't even want to deal. I'm just going to snooze you for a couple more days, and then we can just get back to talking about important things like candy corn. And that is really what we need to cover is candy corn.
I'm ready for it to be, you know what I mean? Either way. And it makes me intensely upset when I see unkindness towards any group of people that's justified somehow as a Christian way of being. And that's all I'm going to say, because this has made my head pop off and my eyeballs come right out of my face.
Okay.
Because we're all God's children. So there isn't an exception. But wait, you're not in the club. So we hate them and them and them and them and her. It's, or him.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just not cool.
I don't like unkindness in any way whatsoever.
Right.
Like
whether or not it's election season or not.
There's no zero, none, not at all. There's no reason not to be kind to your fellow human beings. There's none. Like, it does you no good whatsoever.
That said, we're not perfect. So there are people.
Not at all.
I always feel like hypocritical when I'm talking about our slumlord.
I want to be kind to. I'm not saying that that I'm always kind to everybody and that I'm always in a good mood. Not at all. No way. No how.
I struggle with that whole concept.
For,
but I do struggle with the fact that from time to time, I'm a hypocrite in that respect.
Listen, I swore at Alexa the other night. So I mean, listen, that's I have it in me.
Yeah, but I can't anymore with I can't do the anti-Semitic. I can't do the anti-Puerto Rican. I can't do because it's not funny. It's not a joke when you start going after groups of people and lumping them in as if to say rotten things about them are true. It's it's not okay.
Yeah. You talk about the comedian that
oh my gosh, I can't.
Yeah. See, here's my thing with that.
And I know that you think like funny is like everything can be funny. That's a whole different level of
here. For me, I'm like we talked about the other day, like Don Rickles. I'm okay with any kind of humor, but I do think time and place. And what disturbed me about this particular time and place was I don't think it was taken as jokes. So that's what makes me nervous. So
I don't
that's
think
for
it
another
was.
thing.
I don't think it was said as a joke. I don't care that a comedian said it. I
Oh,
don't think he was trying to be funny.
Oh no, I do.
think he.
I think
yeah.
he just didn't read the room. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you did read the room, a lot of people were like, yeah,
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah,
and that's
there's,
not
there's
okay.
a difference between a rally and a comedy show, you know. So, all that said, also want to mention, we brought it up before the break, big time traffic alert in our area.
Yes.
I-65 southbound, all lanes are closed south of State Road 2 due to a semi-fire. Traffic can enter southbound I-65 at State Road 10. So you got to avoid
that whole area.
You got to take other routes. I don't know if you want to take
it's like Lowell to
49
Roselawn-ish.
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Roselawn.
Yeah, Roselawn, DeMott. Yeah. Louis says heavy traffic on 2, which is right there.
Which makes sense.
You know, where
right.
it starts. He says, so be very careful. Thank you, Louis, for the update. He also says, going to our poll question, about whether or not you're going to be giving out candy for Halloween. He says, good morning, Dewey's. I moved to DeMott 4 years ago and have never had any kids come down my street. So I don't know what kind of street
but it makes sense, sort of, because like when I go to the florist, the garden center down the block from another season, and like you take a right. Anyway, it's like you can't walk that. Like
right,
you could, there's farms
road.
Or whatever it is, but you're not gonna. Yeah. So
yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, if you're on a rural road, Gina says we don't have any trick or treaters. So there you go. Yeah, I have had some. I've never had a large amount. I've never run out of candy.
Yeah,
and I usually buy 2 bags. So 1 for me, 1 for you. 2 for me, 1 for you.
Right.
So 64% say no, they will not be handing out candy for Halloween. 64% of people say they're not handing out candy. Amber says, yes, I'm so excited. I hope you don't mind me sharing. I've lived on County Road, on a county road since 2011 and miss having trick-or-treaters. So she shared, she shared a thing at the roller rink. They're going to be handing out candy.
Nice.
So, no, we don't mind you sharing. They're doing a trunk or treat tomorrow from 5 to 8. So,
okay.
And that's it. Last freebie. Talk to your husband. That's it. We want to do a roller skating party with the radio station. 80s fun time party. So, but we get it. We love the supporting small businesses. So, all right, let's see here. What else have folks said? Get somebody else left to comment. Laura says we don't have any kids trick-or-treating where we live, middle of nowhere, LOL. I get that. And Evelyn says absolutely should be handing out candy for Halloween. Cheryl and I will be handing out candy. We haven't decided where we're going to sit and hang out. I hope it's warm enough, because yesterday I heard my favorite meteorologist, who wants all your pumpkin Reese's peanut butter cups. I heard her say that it was going to be a high of 67 on 31st. Now today, you're saying high of 67, but that hits at like noon, and then it drops.
It drops.
Yeah.
But there's the rain stops. So at first it was supposed to rain, which is the worst.
Yeah. So, but it may turn out to be a little chilly Halloween evening.
It's going to be freezing cold this Halloween, but layering up doesn't mean that your costume needs to be ruined for trick-or-treating. For example, you could be a werewolf in a windbreaker. Sure, you now look like a Greek dude that owns a diner, but at least you're nice and warm. Or how about dressing in a sexy Taylor Swift costume, loaded up with 3 layers of skin-colored hoodies? Geez, Taylor's looking kind of bloated nowadays. Easy on the king-size Snickers. Those not good enough for you? How about dressing as Fat Freddy Krueger, a bloated ballerina, a chunky chipmunk, or Brendan Fraser in The Whale? The options are endless. Just make sure you fill your shoes with hand warmers before you go out trick-or-treating, okay?
Oh, my gosh. Do you remember how many times you go out trick-or-treating? For weeks, you're planning your costume, all this stuff, and then your mom's like, here, take your coat. Mom, no one's going to tell that I'm Batman.
Right.
Batman doesn't wear a coat. Yeah, well, You do. So put on your coat or you're not going trick-or-treating.
I know.
Fine. Tina says, my mother-in-law lives just down the street from you, and she runs out of candy every year. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
How much candy does she get, Tina? Louise says, I think my backyard being a cemetery has something to do with the idea of not getting trick-or-treaters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus, when a zombie rings your doorbell, you're not sure if they're real or if they're a trick-or-treater.
Right.
So, by the way, I want to mention that coming up next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but Saturday, November 9th, is Mistletoe Magic already. Can you believe it? 3 buildings at the Jasper County Fairgrounds filled with tons of great holiday items, quality handcrafted gift items, Santas, Christmas decorations, quilted items, wood items, antiques, as well as Longaburger. Tastefully simple, Scentsy, Christmas ornaments, rock candy, 31, and much, much more.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the fact that there's all kinds of baked goodies for the holidays. And of course, you can have breakfast and lunch, biscuits and gravy for breakfast, chicken and noodles for lunch, free admission, one-stop shop location, Mistletoe Magic Holiday Bazaar going on at the Jasper County Fairgrounds, 9 till 3 Central Time, coming up November 9th. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Last year was our first year going to it. So we had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun and we got a lot of like baked goods.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yep. And then we got some treats for Ace as well. Tina says, I'm not sure how much she had, but I know it's a huge Tupperware bowl full of candy. So, well, we got enough for 300. So I hope that covers things, with me taking some here and there, taking a few here and there.
Make that 200.
Right. So I did want to check in, though, because, everybody wants to make sure that they have their trick-or-treating down. So, hey, Alexa, what are some tips for trick-or-treating?
Here are some tips for trick-or-treaters. The more generic your costume, the more you can stock up on peanut butter cups from the same house without them noticing. If you dress as a ghost, be prepared for a random old lady who answers the door to say, "Is that you, Leonard?" and starts weeping. When you get home, hide your good candy immediately, so that all your parents can steal from your bag are Whoppers. And remember, if a house has the curtains closed and the lights off, that just means they want you to go to the back door. Have a happy Halloween and let me know if you need any more trick or treat tips.
Oh, that's funny. By the way, even Alexa doesn't like Whoppers. So there you go. Tina says we'll have a booth out at the Mistletoe. More like 4 booths, but we'll be out there all set up. So, go visit with Tina. They got all kinds of Christmas stuff out there at Mistletoe Magic. So, all right. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. And, of course, answer today's poll question. Will you be handing out candy for Halloween? Of course, today is Candy Corn Day. Now, you know my take on candy corn. That if it was actually,
you think it's terrible.
If it was actually good, they would sell it year round. That's my take.
Well, they do.
They don't. No, it's only for Halloween.
But,
don't make up stories to fight my jokes. Amber says, if we run out, send them to the rink. Okay. All right. So that's my take on the candy corn. Here's Lewis Black's take.
Candy corn, but using the word candy to describe it is wrong. Using the word corn is wrong. It does not taste like candy nor corn. It tastes like something that was made out of oil. You could take all the bags of candy corn and actually, if you melted them down, you could run a car. All the candy corn that was ever made was made in 1914. They never had to make it again. We never eat enough of it. We only eat 2 or 3 or 4 pieces apiece. Literally after Halloween, the candy corn companies send out their minions. And they go from garbage can to garbage can and collect the corn and throw it back in the bags. And it appears next year.
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th, or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Good morning, everyone. It's a crazy morning over here.
You guys, what is it, Tuesday? Oh my goodness.
It's Wednesday.
This
is
Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh my God. I just need to go to bed.
Waffle Wednesday.
Let there be waffles.
There's waffles. I get it.
We must all have waffles forthwith. Happy Wednesday.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy day before Halloween. All Hallows Eve. Scary. Like that. Portion of the show is brought
I
to
don't
us
think
by...
I want to live with you anymore.
Like that's the first time you said that.
Like it's got to do with my voice. Go.
Portion of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales. Scary good deals at Ed White Auto Sales. 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Go check out all the great deals that they have on the lot. You'll check out all the different things you can stop by or go to edwhiteautosales.com. Also, want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Walk-ins welcome. Head to Supercuts today. Get yourself a Supercut. Don't just settle for some regular cut. No. Get yourself a Supercut. Rensselaer, Lowell, and in Valparaiso. Also want to mention 65 Lowell to around DeMott is closed. 65 southbound Lowell exit State Road 2 to DeMott is closed due to a semi-fire. We'll update you as we find out more, but avoid that area. Talking Halloween candy this morning, of course. And Mel says, have a wonderful day, you guys. Have to get ready for Broadway in Chicago. Seeing Some Like It Hot. Oh, that's awesome.
Fun.
Enjoy.
Okay, so
Broadway in Chicago used to do a bunch of stuff with us for tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
They just stopped. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to recommend make sure you stop and get popcorn.
Oh, at Garrett's?
From Garrett's.
Yep.
It's right next door.
Yep. So she says, talk to you tomorrow. A lot of people sit in their garage and give a shot to parents and candy corn for kids. Very nice. Christine says, I only buy Brock's candy corn. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I told her
that
Jelly Belly too. I like Jelly Belly or Brock's.
So Jelly Belly makes their own candy corn too?
Oh, yeah.
Not just jelly beans? Wow.
Do you remember the sacks? You actually, if you go to Marshall's, you'll see them.
Okay.
Like they're just small little containers of all sorts of like different candy.
Gotcha.
While we were on the tour, they kind of
okay.
Yeah, so they have
candy corn.
They have candy corn.
All right. Well, there you go. Earlier today, we were talking about Terry Garr passing away, and I had mentioned the thing about how she had a lot of fun with Letterman. I found a couple of things. Terry Garr was a regular guest with David Letterman during both of his late night shows. They had a great rapport and always seemed like they were in a relationship together. I always got that idea. I mean, I know that they weren't,
really?
but they just always seemed to have a lot of fun.
Something with you and Elvis. Wasn't there something with you and
No,
Elvis?
no,
Come
no.
on, there was.
No.
Yes, there was.
Dave, no.
Yes, there was.
You and me, baby.
Oh.
Everyone asked me, what went on between you and Dave? I said, totally sexual. That's all.
That's all I want.
Big time.
That's right.
Filthy lie.
But now, I don't want to put you on the spot here again, but wasn't there a thing with you and Elvis? I mean, you knew Elvis, right? Did you know Elvis or not?
Yes, I did.
You worked with Elvis, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in films. What film were you in with Elvis? Yeah.
Viva Las Vegas, Roustabout,
There you go.
Kissing Cousins, all the good ones.
Yeah, and you can still see these all the time on television. And so when we see you and Elvis, we can now know that there was a.
Oh yeah, big time. No.
I bet he asked you out all the time.
No.
Sure he did.
No, he didn't.
You know you're not under oath.
All right. Elvis and I, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
I didn't know she was in movies with Elvis.
I didn't either.
So, and then I knew there was something with the shower. Okay. So apparently back when he did a show on NBC, Letterman was doing stunts, and he did an entire episode from his office because the air conditioning in the studio was broken. And he convinced Terry Garr, one of the guests that night, to get in his private shower that he had off of his dressing room. So, and this was that.
I am my own best audience, you know?
You're a very charming and funny woman. Please take a shower. Please. Please.
Okay, all right.
Oh, go in there and just say goodnight. Get all wet, but you have your hose on.
I can't take them off with 10 cameras in here.
All right, we'll turn around, Carl. Turn around. We got 30 seconds, Terry. Go ahead.
Dude, this isn't working out.
It's working beautifully.
No,
just turn on the shower. Come on, 5 seconds. Just turn. Yeah!
I hate you! Why am I doing this?
I just remember them having a blast together on the show. Every time she was on, I, as the audience member, felt like they were having so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it just always stood out for me. I liked her on Letterman even more than I liked her in any of her movies and stuff. But yeah, I had no idea that she was in movies with Elvis and stuff. That's crazy.
I don't know why I didn't think. I mean, I know he died young, but I didn't think there was crossover.
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't have thought so.
Age-wise, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have thought so either. So, all right. So tomorrow's big time candy day, right? We're all going to be eating candy like crazy.
And
So-
everybody's going to be saving me the pumpkins,
Right. Well,
which was so funny when.
listen, saving you their pumpkins or their favorite radio meteorologist.
Mhm.
We're assuming it's you, but you know. So, what was funny yesterday?
Wah, wah.
No, I'm teasing. What was yesterday?
When the pastor came down and said,
Pastor Lewis, who does the show here on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yes.
he's so funny.
Yeah. What did he say? Are you the one that wants all the candy?
You're the one that wants us to save the pumpkins. Wouldn't
Yes.
it be funny if you got like 3,000 pumpkins?
Yeah, that would be. Yesterday I was at Walmart getting candy and getting propane for we did our first grilling at the new house.
Yeah.
And
you love that screened-in porch.
I do. I
Just
love it.
you're-
I absolutely love it.
I can't wait till Mike comes out to do the glass.
Yeah, no, I know.
So that we can
sit there
enjoy
in
it
the
during
winter.
the snowfall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yep. So I'm there and I'm walking through and a guy comes out of the aisle with a cart and he's got his kid in the cart and she's laying down looking up and he goes, he doesn't say hi. He just says, hey, you know, that guy that we listen to on the radio all the time, Touhy? Yeah, that's him right there. He just points to me and I'm like, hi. And I just looked down and she's in the cart. I'm like,
laying
hey.
down.
I go, don't they let you sleep at home? Like, she was in there just playing with Halloween candy and stuff. And yeah, she was having a blast. So, but all right. So after we go crazy on our Halloween candy tomorrow night,
okay,
and we all binge on Halloween candy, and all the kids have more candy than they need, and they bounce off the walls, and they shouldn't have to go to school on Friday, but they have to. I don't have the power to stop that. That said, a website called The Conversation did an article on how too much candy can wreck your microbiome. Apparently something in your stomach. So
wait, is that it is?
They say it's the
Microbiome.
delicate balance of good bacteria in your gut. Okay? Messing with it can cause indigestion and weaken your immune system. So too much candy could make you sick in more ways than one. There's one way to deal with that though.
Eat it all in one sitting.
Well, that'll do all that.
Just kill it. Just knock it out.
So that'll knock your stomach out. And then to fix it, go eat a bunch of sauerkraut.
What? Ew.
What? Are you taking lessons from Cheryl? What is going on here? Eat a bunch of candy and then sauerkraut. No?
Right.
Apparently it can rebalance your microbiome. Because it's
right,
one of
because it's the opposite of chocolate.
Right, it's terrible.
caca.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one of the 4 Fs or 4 Fs. Sorry.
Careful.
I'll say F. You give me a bunch of sauerkraut. here you go. I know everybody else on the block is giving you candy. Here's a scoop of sauerkraut from Grandma Rapolsky.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's
Suddenly the popcorn ball lady is looking attractive.
Right. Welcome to Grandma Rapolsky's house. They give you sauerkraut and they throw a little sausage in your bag too. It's all good for you.
Okay, so every time when I was a kid, I'd go to Ayala Chernobylsky's house. She was from Russia, and her mother would say to me, "You're too skinny. Here's some fish oil." And all I remember is she'd give me fish oil pills, and I couldn't like disrespect her, so I took them. And like starting an hour later, I was burping up like what tasted like salmon, like you just burp salmon and fish.
There's something about the European women.
Oh, you're too skinny.
I've told you the story.
Skinny. Your mother feed you? No.
I told you the story. We were over at now my brother-in-law Wes's house, and his family is from Poland. I mean, he grew up in Poland until he was like 6. So she doesn't speak English, like broken English.
Right.
And we were watching one of the Bulls games, playoff games at his house, and we all had like snacks and stuff. And then she came out with cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake.
Right.
All the other guys were like, "Yeah, I'll take a piece. I'll take, you know."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Here, you take a piece." I go, "Oh no, thank you. I'm okay.
I'm good."
And she goes, "No, you eat the cheesecake." And I said, "No, I'm okay." And Wes tells her, you know, he doesn't like the taste of it. And she goes, "Okay, then just have a little."
That's what we grew up on, right?
Right.
We did.
Right. As if
Okay,
a little
just take 2 bites.
doesn't taste bad. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Oh, like I wouldn't take cake if I liked it.
I
It's
loved her
cake,
though.
yeah.
Every time I played with Ayala, it was with the fish oil.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
Like if we played together 3 times a month, that would have made a difference. It would have saved
right.
my
Now,
life.
now,
Like,
that's
that
what
you got
made
the
you
fish
that.
oil.
Mhm.
Oh.
Ugh, sounds so gross. All right. So the 4 F's: fiber, phytochemicals, which by the way is pH, unsaturated fats, and fermented foods. Those are what counteract all the candy.
Well, that's
apparently.
why they say kombucha or whatever it is. And if you've ever smelled,
Yeah.
I could get sick thinking about it. Ugh.
All right. So it says here, fiber and unsaturated fats. It says what fiber and unsaturated fats are. I don't know. I mean, fiber. I could have lettuce.
Yeah, I don't. Metamucil.
All right, that sounds delightful. After my candy binging, I'll take a little bit of Metamucil.
Good sources of fiber include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds.
All right. Avocados are a good example of
good fat,
saturated fat,
Mhm.
Or unsaturated fat, rather. That's it. I put in what are examples of unsaturated fats? Avocados and avocado oil. Thanks for the help. Oh, peanut butter. Okay.
I was going to say peanut butter.
All right. So I'll have peanut butter then.
Yeah.
After I have a bag of Kit Kat, I'll get my peanut butter from the Reese's. I'm all set. I'm covering everything. Reese's saves lives. That's what we're saying.
Yep.
That's what we're saying. And we're also saying don't give out any. Don't give out the.
Don't give out
sauerkraut.
avocados.
Don't give out sauerkraut to people. Don't do that to the people, to the poor people. Don't do that. The kids don't want the sauerkraut in their bag. Mom, some woman gave us sauerkraut because she said she heard him talk about it on the radio. Now all my Snickers are ruined.
Right?
Yeah, that's no good. No one wants that at all. All right. Speaking of the good fats, KFC wants you to fall asleep to the sound of fried chicken. I don't understand why. Yeah, I mean, what? That's gonna help you fall asleep.
Have you heard the internet rumor that the sound of falling rain is actually the sound of fried chicken?
Yes.
Should we get to the bottom of that rumor?
Yeah, I've got everything set up, ready to go.
Okay,
right.
Let's make chicken. It sounds like rain.
Sure does.
It sure does.
Wow.
Listen to the rhythm of the fried chicken.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
KFC has teamed up with
That sounded like identical because
Sure
at first
did.
I'm like, what?
I was too. I was like, get out of here. You're trying to sell more chicken, which I'm fine with. I like chicken. KFC has teamed up with a wellness company called Hatch to get high quality audio of frying chicken and post a 20-minute clip on Spotify so you could just fall asleep to the sound of fried chicken. Listen, I want you guys to understand something. When I have fried chicken and a baked potato for dinner or mashed potato for dinner, I don't need any sounds. I fall asleep just fine.
Right.
Full
Right.
and delightful.
Right.
It's feeling good. Now that I'm saying it, maybe that's what we'll do for dinner. Maybe we'll do a little DoorDash for the first time at our house. Have a little chicken brought
It's
over.
around the corner from us.
I know. I just like the laziness of it. So yeah. So
funny.
so I guess you could do that if you want. You can go and listen to chicken being fried instead of, if you like to fall asleep to Rain, and a lot of these apps will charge you money for Rain, Spotify, you just
or Calm,
press play, the weird thing will be, though, if you're listening to the sound of rain on your Spotify, you finally doze off and then it runs out, and and then all of a sudden O'Reilly, where am I? What's going on here? You'll go to a commercial if you're not paying for Spotify, so that might throw off your sleep. I'm just saying, it's a possibility.
I don't even like that we were talking about that the other day, that we don't like that auto start thing on Peacock or whatever it is, where you fall asleep to whatever show and then it automatically starts something else and then you can't get it out of your continue watching.
I do not like that Peacock doesn't let you just remove stuff from your continue watching, because
especially if you never watched it.
Right. Well,
you did it to me.
I fell asleep 3 nights in a row during the last episode of 2.5 Men because I just turn on shows I've seen before just to fall asleep, and it kept starting King of Queens, and 3 different times I had to go into the last episode of King of Queens, fast forward to the end, and then it'll knock it out. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go for a little fun in Florida. We haven't had fun in Florida in quite a long time. By the way, have you ever heard go ahead.
Sorry. Speaking of that, there's actually a DVD in HBO, I think, or Max. It's called Florida Story.
Man Stories.
Florida Man. Yeah, Florida Man.
Yeah. I want to say, I'm not saying that anybody's ripped me off or anything like that, but I've been doing Florida stories since like the late 90s, because there's always crazy stories, and it happens. It's just and now it's taken off over radio all over the place. It's just there's a radio show I listen to that they play a contest and they tell a crazy story and they say, is it Florida or Ohio? So, and I used to actually do that before I came here. I used to do Florida or Indiana, because Indiana had some crazy stories that would go on there for a while.
Wow.
So,
okay.
But yeah, so
that's funny.
Yeah. So that said, this comes to us from Florida. A woman injured multiple people. Ooh, I didn't know this. After she crashed a golf cart into a crowded restaurant in Jensen Beach.
Ooh.
I want all of you to know that my mom is in Illinois right now. This is not her. She didn't do this.
Right.
Because my mom infamously drove
off the mailbox.
drove the golf cart into the mailbox. My dad was out with COVID, and now my mom has MS, so she has a hard time driving, so she doesn't drive a car. Decided to take the golf cart just down to the mailbox just to get the mail while he was out with COVID. He was in the hospital with COVID, and boom, right into it. So, but she did not do this. She is in Illinois, so this is not her. It happened at Taco Tiki.
Not at Taco Tiki.
Did you hear what happened at Taco Tiki? That woman drove into it with a golf cart. In Port St. Lucie, surveillance video captured a golf cart squeezing its way up a ramp and into a dining area, slamming into multiple tables and people. If you look at the video, it's pretty dramatic. It's you can see some people almost end up underneath the golf cart. Like,
Ooh.
What is wrong with her? Investigators said an employee from the Ocean Breeze Resort had driven the cart half a mile to Taco Tiki. Somewhere along the way, A woman got in the cart with the employee. Investigators said at some point she was in the cart alone and tried to drive it. She did say she was trying to turn it on, didn't know how to operate it, and ended up crashing into tables full of people eating dinner.
No, not if you drove
Drove it all the way
Get out of here.
up a ramp and everything. No
Yeah.
way. The police captain said multiple people had some injuries. She did claim that she was had taken a sip of an alcoholic beverage. I just took a sip. But we did all of our field sobriety tests, and we did all the testing that we need to with our traffic and DUI units. The results came back. She was not intoxicated, just a horrible, horrible driver. The woman driving the cart, who has not been identified, was charged with careless driving, causing injuries. Investigators do not believe alcohol was a factor. No, it wasn't. She's just from Florida.
Everyone from Florida is stupid. Everyone from Florida is dumb. I might not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Clark's Garden and Floral Boutique will be holding their Jingle and Mingle holiday event Saturday, November 16th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They'll have holiday home decor, Christmas greens, pre-orders, poinsettias, grape pillows, wreaths, and porch pots. Gift shop items for everyone, free photos with Santa, taco truck, and much more. Check out the Clark's Garden and Floral Facebook page for more info.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Touhyville Media has teamed up with Roselawn Electric to cover your Thanksgiving dinner. Make sure you're listening to the Q, 97.7 FM WLQI, 98 Gold WIBN, and Bear Country 104.5 FM. When you hear one of us say gobble gobble, call 219-866-4104. We'll pick a random caller to win a $30 gift card to Save-A-Lot to cover your turkey and more. The Gobble Gobble giveaway is sponsored by Roselawn Electric, the Save-A-Lot stores of Northwest Indiana, Cornerstone Real Estate, and by Touhyville Media.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. You get the idea. And now get yours with $1 any size soft drink. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer Sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair's gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 51-year-old Jeffrey Zonka of San Pierre was arrested last October 25th on multiple felony warrants of sexual abuse. In a press release yesterday, law enforcement stated the warrants issued by the Jasper Superior Court resulted from an investigation by detectives from the Sheriff's Office. They stated a forensic interview with a juvenile victim had taken place and that the victim alleged the crimes had taken place several times between 2013 and 2018. The arrest was made by county deputies in partnership with the DeMotte Police Department. Tuesday, during the trial of Richard Allen, the jury saw and heard the interview with the defendant that was conducted by State Police Trooper Jerry Holman on October 26, 2022. Allen was told that guns and knives were found at his home, but he denied having either with him on February 13, 2017, when he walked the same trail visited by Abby Williams and Libby German that day. When told an unfired bullet traced back to his gun was found at the scene, Allen said he didn't know how it could have gotten there, and he said, quote, "There's no way," unquote. The state trooper tried to get Allen to admit that he was there that day when the crimes took place, but Allen said that he would not admit to something he didn't do. Also, one of the 4 alternate jurors has been dismissed due to a family emergency. Rensselaer had a power outage in the downtown area and in the strip mall area Tuesday morning. Mayor Jeff Phillips commented.
Our primary line had issues with the amount of wind that we were getting, and it took us probably about 45 minutes to splice it back together and get power restored. So thanks to our guys who were working out there in the wind like that got it restored as quickly as they did.
The complete interview with Mayor Phillips about this week's City Council meeting can be heard at our websites on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The Stark County Sheriff's Office said they received a report of a very large drinking party last Friday and that many of the attendees were underage. When they arrived, the estimated crowd at the building was about 500 people, mostly in their late teens and early 20s. Authorities said some fled when they arrived. 2 adults were taken into custody after an altercation was heard. The owner of the building was out of the area at the time of the party and unaware of what was taking place. The investigation continues, and the Stark County prosecutor will determine charges to be filed. Enjoy your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Joyce Sue Rowinski of Mount Ayr passed away on October 24th. Private funeral services for Joyce Sue Rowinski will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the cremation rights. To share memories and/or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 70-year-old Patricia Ann Fisher of Rensselaer passed away at her home on Monday, October 28th. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 88-year-old Donald J. Miller of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, October 26th. Private burial will take place at Remington Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 68-year-old Rex B. Jones of Rensselaer passed away on October 24th. There will be no visitation or service for Rex Jones. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the cremation arrangements. 60-year-old Lori Jackson of Maderaeville passed away on Sunday, October 27th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac, and no services for Lori Jackson will be held at this time. Memorial contributions may be made to the family in care of Frank Jackson. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Guess what day it is? Wednesday, I think.
I think Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
If you don't, who will, huh?
If you don't, I'll find someone who will.
They work you to death.
Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate. You talk a lot.
Am I talking a lot? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
You're risking a sprained tongue.
Turn on the mic.
Fired up. Let's see if it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to start the show.
Start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of which are brought to us by our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Save big on fall and Halloween decor all this week. And then next week, make your plans to get out there to Another Season in DeMott for their holiday open house week. Plenty of great stuff going on at Another Season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. So 35% off fall and harvest. 50% off Halloween decor all this week at Another Season in DeMott. And then on November 23rd, it's Santa and Mrs. Claus going to be out there for pictures. Plenty of great stuff. Also want to mention we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Find energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, safety tips, and more at jasperremc.com. Click on Connect to find out about internet in rural areas. Our poll question today asking, are you giving out candy for Halloween? Some folks saying they just they don't really see a lot of folks where they're at. So they just don't even bother getting the candy. They just don't do it. Of course, we will be handing out plenty of candy on Halloween. 57% say no, while 43% say yes. So it's starting to come back a little closer. Tiffany says, no, we don't get any trick-or-treaters, plus we go out with Madison. That makes sense. We didn't give out any candy when the kids were younger because we would just go out, and we knew we were going to be gone the whole time. So Tina says, I bought 5 bags of Brock's candy corn on Monday. Why do you not like yourself, Tina? Why are you not a fan of your own home? And James says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, James. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. All right. So tomorrow we're going to have on the Ghost Hunters. They're going to be in with us. Talked with TJ a little bit yesterday just by email. And he said they'll be out here around 7:30 tomorrow morning. So that's going to be exciting. Coming out for Halloween, talk about all the different scary things and scary places in the area. So they've done the investigating. They've gone and checked it all out. So they know where it is. So Midnight Ghost Hunters, Paranormal Investigators going to be here on the program tomorrow. That said, Ring is offering $100,000 for undeniable footage of a real ghost. So now we have.
Can you throw on like a sheet and just go, woo?
Spooky ghost, that's me. Woo.
I'm the ghost of Mabel. Mabel, leave the money on the table. You never heard of that?
No, I thought you were just making it up to ride the table.
No, it was. It's
goodness.
when don't you remember from when you had sleepovers when you were a kid, and you'd put your 2 fingers up and you were trying to lift the person.
I do remember that. Yeah. So
crazy.
So in my bedroom in my parents' house, so they had 2 floors, and for heat reasons, they actually had 2 furnaces, one on the first floor, one on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
So the furnace was in a closet in my bedroom. So now that I had a regular closet in there, and then there was this door. So whenever I'd have sleepovers for the first time, they'd be like, well, what's behind that door? I'm like, Oh, you don't want to go in there.
No.
That's the scary ghost door. And whenever the furnace would kick on, you would hear. So they were like, "Oh, this isn't funny anymore. Open the door. I want to see what's in there." I'm like, "I don't
We're
open
not
that
doing
door.
sleepovers at your
I don't
house
do that.
anymore.
I don't do that. I don't open that door. No, no,
That's
no,
funny.
no." So anyway, so Ring is offering $100,000 for undeniable footage of a real ghost. Okay. They're calling it the Great Ghost Search for Halloween. They announced it last month. You have until November 1st to submit. It's similar to the Out of This World contest they did last year. They were looking for legit footage of aliens at that time.
Okay.
No one got any. If no one gets a real ghost on camera, the $100,000 will go to whatever video their judges like the best.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
somebody's winning $100,000. Unique and entertaining clips will have a big leg up. The two main rules are videos have to be 30 seconds or less, and the footage must be filmed on a Ring device, which we have one at our side door, one at our front door, and then 4 inside the house, like all over the house. So we can have some fun.
Well, we actually have 5, but we can't find one.
So here's what's so weird. We have 5. We know the 5th is in the house
We don't
because
know where.
because it's on, it's connected to the internet, and all we see is gray. So it's probably like pointed
Facing
at
a
a
wall
box
or
or
a
something,
box.
or yeah. It's, and I meant to look for it yesterday because the
Do you know what
the
I'm going to
battery's going to die.
I bet you it's in the laundry room downstairs.
Oh, you think so? In that basket that's down there? Okay, well now it's covered with clothes.
Right.
So
Do you know what I mean? I'm guessing.
All
because
right.
it's not like anything. I didn't unpack it and miss it.
Right. But that would make sense because that went right down the stairs. Yeah. So yeah, it's it just shows, and it was from your basement. So all right, it's still on.
We have to remember to check it because I've got 85 loads of laundry that I need to
the
do.
battery
so.
has not died, but that's all we see down there. In
Isn't that funny?
let's see if there's, can we hear anything? Now I've got a thing that says siren off. Can you turn your siren on your Ring doorbell or Ring camera?
Well, don't. Becky's there, so could you?
What's going on here?
I hate cleaning this house.
Yeah.
It's always an adventure.
Right.
In more ways than one.
Oh my. All right. So yeah. So I'm just saying, maybe we get a good ghost or at least a fun ghost one, and we submit it. Now, so the two main rules: it has to be filmed with a Ring device and it has to be 30 seconds or less. So if you've got undeniable video of a ghost, and it was filmed on Ring, if it was filmed with your Nest camera, then just forget it. You can just throw it away. Don't even bother. If you did it with your phone, forget it. No ghost. Here's my question for you. Let's say it got real footage of a ghost in the house.
Don't even.
And we submit it.
Got there. No.
And we submit it for the 100,000. Could you stay?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. You know how I feel. Like
I know. That's what I'm saying. Could you stay?
I don't think so.
No, you'd have to pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we'll have $100,000 to pack all your stuff up again.
Right, and that's about what it'll cost.
Right. That's so Jason says, how do people eat that stuff? I assume he means candy corn. I would rather eat livers than force myself to eat the candy corn. Okay. That's where I draw the line. I would eat candy corn over liver. Yes, I would not. I would take candy corn over liver any day of the week.
Oh, I still can smell that smell. Yeah,
Yeah.
from when my parents would make liver and onions. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
You used to smell it off the school bus, you said.
And I would have like, I don't know, 3 minutes to negotiate whose house I'm going to for dinner. Because I was like, not happening.
What do you guys have for dinner? I don't know. It's probably not liver. I gotta go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I?
I'd like a big
I don't
helping if
know.
I don't know.
All right, I'm good.
Yes. At least there's a 50-50 shot it's not liver and onions.
Yeah. Nobody else made that other
No.
than and I liked my mom's pate. So she would grind it up. She had a meat grinder and she would make like chopped liver,
Okay.
which I liked.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like chopped liver. But the smell of like the liver part of it with onions, and my dad would be like, "Yay, we're having chopped liver." And it was kind of like, to me, it would be the equivalent of tuna when I would make tuna casserole for the family. Y'all would like walk in the door and go, "Come on, Mom. Come on."
But after a while, we just realized you were just making it for yourself.
I did.
So
I didn't make it for you.
Yeah,
I
we were
never
having pizza.
forced
Yeah.
food on anybody.
Yeah,
but,
we knew we were having pizza.
but it was so funny. They'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah. No, we knew we were having pizza. That was that.
it stinks in here, Mom."
Right? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think
So-
it's great. I make the best tuna casserole. I love, but you don't like hot tuna. The kids don't like
I
hot
make
tuna.
the best tuna casserole.
I do. It's tuna noodle yumminess.
Yep. Listen, here's how you and I are going to work out delightfully. We will plan ahead, and on the days that you make tuna casserole, I will make pork chops and mushroom
I'm
sauce.
moving out.
No, I'll make pork chops and mushroom sauce. I like that, and you don't. You like tuna casserole, and I don't. So those are the two things. Psst, we could, can't stick them in the oven at the same time because then
See,
my pork
and
chops are going to smell like
I
tuna.
thought you were going to say I'll get along fabulously because I'm gonna go talk to somebody about getting a large insurance policy,
No.
and then I'm gonna knock. you
No,
off.
I'm saying I don't
Keep
know
all
how
your
you
stuff, and that's it.
Listen, I don't, smell and taste, you can't debate. I don't know how you don't like pork chops and mushroom soup. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a great, like, hearty wintertime meal. That's how you feel about your tuna casserole. So, listen, you make tuna casserole, I'll make my pork chops, and then we have separate dinner that night.
Right.
In separate homes because I can't even smell that stuff. So Tina says, I'm diabetic, and when my sugar drops, that gets it back up quickly. The candy
Tuna
corn.
casserole?
No, candy corn. Talking about candy corn. She says, but I also like it, and since I can't get it all year, I stock up. Jason says, I like liver just about as much as I like candy corn. So he doesn't really like it. Jessica says, can you talk through your Ring camera? One of you talk and the other search the house, LOL. So I don't know if we can talk through the Ring camera. You can through the doorbell, but I don't know if you can talk through the camera. We'll find out today, though. We're gonna do a search. Tina says, I hated when my mom made liver and onions. The entire house would stink.
Stinks.
The
Ugh.
same as when my dad would open up a can of sardines. The smell was both was disgusting. Yes. Julie says, I love tuna casserole, but my hubby and daughter hate it. That's because
I just
they
think it's
know
a riot
better.
because I miss it. I just miss having the kids around. Mom. They come in through the garage. Mom,
why are you stinking up the whole house? Oh,
come on.
So you and I, we have a lot of fun with the idea of how we're different and stuff like that, and we have different
It is
things.
what it
and-
is.
Yes,
It's not.
yeah,
Yeah.
we love it. We have a lot of fun with
It's what makes us precious in many ways. Like,
right.
We're not ignorant, meaning we're like where we do things to each other just to we're not spiteful or have habits like where
Right.
we're rude. We don't name call, which is great.
Oh yeah, nothing like that.
So
I'm just
nothing
saying
like
our
that. But our
opposite, like,
opposites are very funny
things.
to me
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
I haven't listened to this, but when I saw what it was, I thought this would be funny. Bill Burr,
oh boy,
is put out a video teasing his wife about her Starbucks cup collection. So I thought this has got to be right up our alley.
I believe this
Yeah.
nightmare all started off with this one here. Little blue cup here. I don't get it, but she does. But then she went back the next day. And it was bigger than the other one. And then this sits in the cupboard. This one evidently was Christmas.
They did have green ones, but I refrained.
So you showed a little
Restraint.
control there. Yeah. I love my wife to death, but I don't always understand her.
See, I could do that same thing we have in the kitchen. It was a cabinet that was already attached to the wall, a glass cabinet, like a showpiece. and it is filled top to bottom with glasses. It is, you used to collect Hallmark made special glasses.
Yeah, they
Lolita.
weren't Hallmark. Lolita is not from Hallmark, but the
They
Hallmark
sold
store
them
had
at,
them all.
at our local Hallmark store. That's where we get
Joyce.
them. Yeah. So Lolita glasses you would collect of all kinds. Champagne flutes, wine glasses,
martini,
beer glasses, martini glasses, all these different, and it fills up.
And they're decorated with different things.
They're
Like
all decorated. Yeah, they're all
Easter,
different things. Yeah,
you know.
just
Yeah.
married, just divorced.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, accidentally pregnant.
Yeah.
Oops, I don't know who the dad is. I mean, all kinds of different glasses that they. That's the special Maury Povich glass. But yeah, they have all kinds of different glasses there, and so it's all filled up, and we almost never use them. Like
no, because I don't really drink.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just decorative. But I thought that was very funny because you also have
a Starbucks collection, but I have the You Are Here collection. So everywhere I've gone in travel and tourism, including out of the country, if they've had a Starbucks, I've gotten it.
You've got a
so I
cup
got
in
it. I got the one from Greece. I got the one from Mykonos.
Here's what's so funny.
Turkey.
All the ones from the United States are all the same. They're all stackable and they fit. The ones from out of the country are different.
They're bigger.
You would think it's Starbucks. They would make them all the same. But all the ones from Europe are all different. It's wild that they, and I didn't know that until I was helping you packing them.
Unpack
Yeah. So that's wild. But yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff there that's that, like he says, you know, I love my wife, but I don't always understand her. And that's and I'm sure it's the same for women and men. I'm sure there's a lot of things that they don't get about us, you know. But I do find it amusing, our different that's why I think it's so funny, the whole Odd Couple thing. It's, you know, you will walk through our house once it's completely decorated and stuff, and you will be able to see the juxtaposition, and it's very fun. So all right, let's take a break. When we come back in a little bit, we've got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day, so stick around for that.
Hello, I'm Bruce Slutringer.
And I'm Butch Jeffries, and we are running for the Jasper County Council at large as Democrats. We would like to see improvements made to our present ambulance services.
And we would also like to see economic growth and improvement in the county.
Please don't forget to ask your voting officials how to vote for your local candidates.
We think all Jasper County residents should be treated with dignity and respect, and we would appreciate your vote. Thank you.
This ad is paid for by the Jasper County Democrat Central Committee.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is Dan Long, candidate for North Newton School Board. When elected, I will serve all students, staff, and administration, supporting each of them to be their best. Students deserve board members that prioritize their education, not a board member's personal agenda. Our staff and administration deserve board members that support them to do the job they were trained and hired to do. I am not a politician, so do the right thing. Write in Dan Long for North Newton School Board at large.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dan Long.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th, or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
It's football season, and Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. Whatever you're craving, from 2-to-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats is dropping deals all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Wouldn't you like to stop feeling self-conscious about your receding hairline or thinning hair? Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow from New Nordic as an effective way to get thicker-looking hair. Ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens or shop online at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
97.7 The Q. We welcome into Touhyville Leslie Nuss. She is running for State Senator, District 5 here in Indiana. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for stopping in. And first off, let's let people know where District 5 is. Where is that covering so people know when they go to vote that they should be looking for your name?
Well, District 5 is Valparaiso, Hebron, Couts, the eastern part of Jasper County, all of Pulaski County, and all of White County.
Okay. And obviously, number one question when you walk in to your little booth to vote, why Leslie Nuss? What made you want to run? Why should people put you in office?
Well, I think I can make a difference. I really want Indiana to be a better place, and I care very much about people and the state. I think this is a beautiful state, and I think I have a lot to offer. I love to make things happen, and I'm a hard worker.
So you want to make Indiana better. What are some of the ways that you want to make Indiana a better place to live? I know you've got some big passions.
Yeah, well, one of my main passions is people with special needs. My husband and I have a child with multiple special needs, and I got my start by advocating for him and children with special needs and their families. I've been doing that for over 15 years, and I've just seen the good things that we can do when we all work together. On my platform, I also have public schools and teacher pay, and making sure that we fully fund both, because, this district has a lot of rural areas, and we really do need to keep our schools strong. It's one of the things that holds a town together and will attract new young families to the area, which is what we need here. And another one of my platforms is women's reproductive care. I had a miscarriage after my children were born, and I thought it would be easy. And it went south really fast. And I had to be taken to the doctor emergency, and I passed out on the floor because I had lost so much blood, and I had to have an emergency DNC. And I actually went to my opponent and I said, I don't want women to die. I said, I could have easily died, and I would have left 2 kids with no mother and my husband with no wife. And that's just not right. And we see doctors leaving the state, and OBGYNs are often married to doctors because, doctors are married doctors. So we're losing a lot of doctors. And I just love Indiana, and I want it to be a place where people feel comfortable and secure and know that everybody is taken care of, that the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm, applies to women and girls too.
You mentioned special needs childcare.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that your everyday person might not realize that the state of Indiana needs and some of these schools need?
sometimes some of these schools have a hard time hiring teachers because the pay is not, enough for them, and they often leave or they move out of state. So we had a lot of teacher shortages. But for instance, children with special needs, their programs are often underfunded. If they don't have a problem, making maybe a big, beautiful football stadium, but things that kids with special needs need, maybe a special pool for them or just more staff to help them. It's harder because they're often they kind of don't have the same priority. But it is a whole community because it affects families and it affects the people that work with them too, and the children. And if we value everybody, we want to value them as well. So I think that we just need to make sure that that they get taken care of as well.
We're talking with Leslie Nuss. She's running for state senator, District 5 in Indiana.
So here in District 5, many people split their ticket, or they would like to split their ticket because Democrats sometimes there aren't that many to vote for. So please don't vote straight ticket. You could vote for me, a Democrat, and I would be so happy to serve you and to work for you. So if you were thinking of voting straight Republican ticket, please consider not and voting individually by race and vote for me. I'm Leslie Nuss. Bamsberger, as I'll be on the ballot. I'm running for Indiana State Senate in District 5. Please vote for me either early up until November 4th or on Election Day, November 5th. Thank you. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Leslie Nuss.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Wake up! Don't want to sleep through your big day.
Big day?
Hump day. Am I right?
Hump. I don't want to wake up.
Oh, cheer up. It's almost Halloween.
When is it?
Tomorrow. It's my favorite holiday.
We love Halloween.
I'm going to make you hump day treats.
The show's about ready to stop. It's showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thank you for spending your Wednesday morning with us, your pre-Halloween fun time day. Horses of which are brought to us by KIRPC Head Start, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Plaskite counties. Ages 3 to 5 years old, KIRPC Head Start is for all kinds of kids, foster and homeless families, and families receiving SNAP are automatically eligible for the program. Find out more at KIRPC.net. That is their website. Also want to mention our friends over at South Newton Drama Department. They are putting on Crime of the Century, an audience interaction dinner theater show at the Downtown Lounge in Trattoria in Kentland. Friday, November 1st, that's tomorrow. Saturday, November 2nd, Thursday, November 7th, and Friday, November 8th, all at 6:30 Central Time. Reserved seating is available online through the link at southnewton.com. That's southnewton.com. They'll have an Italian buffet, dessert, and fun, all for only $40, by the way, tax and tip included. You're guaranteed to have a good time.
And that's per person, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
$40 per person. Yes. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Canada.
Okay, so at least it'll be a nice dumb criminal.
Well, not so much. It happened at Burnaby Mountain Golf Course near Vancouver back on October 12th. The video just came out, though, recently. It sounds like the victim or someone he was with, they were playing golf, hit his golf ball in front of, into the group in front of them.
Ooh.
So you're supposed to
I
wait.
always wonder that. Like, how does no one get hurt? Or any of the people who own houses, how is it that they don't get broken windows?
Oh, I think they do. I think they get lots of broken windows.
Really?
Yeah. And there's two ways you can handle that.
Is that like an HOA thing where they just like come out and replace the windows on your house? Or
well, I think what they do is if you hit the golf ball and it like slices and you hear a crash, you could do two things. One, your insurance can cover it. Or two,
who's you? Your insurance,
the golfer.
Oh, wow.
Or you can get in your cart and drive away and call it a day. Those
Or
are
you
your
go,
two. Those are your
"Run,
two options,
Forrest!"
right? Those are your
Right.
two options right there. So, but you're supposed to wait till the people in front of you are far enough away that you're not going to hit them. You
Yeah,
know?
because can you kill somebody like technically? I mean, you're that golf ball. I mean, if you get hit by a pitch in the head,
I would
that's
think it would
not
hurt.
a cool.
I think it would hurt. Yeah, you get a
Okay.
knock on your head
Yeah.
at least.
Okay.
But sometimes you hit the ball better than you think you did, and it just sails. I don't know.
Right.
you
I don't
know?
think anybody does it. Like you're not aiming for somebody.
There's some people that are rude, and just
Oh,
like
yeah?
can't wait, and it's like, hey, take it easy,
Oh, wow.
So which I don't understand because I'm out there to relax, not for anger. So I don't understand the people
Right.
that are out there being angry at the golf course. Like, dude, this is supposed to be a fun time sport. It's a sport where you can smoke, drink, and keep your own score. What are you getting aggravated about? Like, just
But
cheat and be
it's-
happy.
But it's also
know?
very frustrating, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
so
know.
then just enjoy yourself. Like, so
I never golfed again after my boyfriend was like swearing and
see, that's what I'm
throwing
saying.
clubs
I
at
don't
me.
understand that. I don't
Yeah.
understand playing like that. That's not fun to me.
Yeah. Well, it
Um,
wasn't fun to me because I'd be excited.
No.
And then I'd be trying the same way, or I'd tee up like the same way, and then it would be horrible, or I'd miss it, or it'd roll, or
Yes.
whatever. And he'd be like, "How can you be so stupid and inconsistent?" And I was like, "I don't like this game anymore."
Yeah.
I was young.
I don't,
you know.
I don't like this game of being your boyfriend anymore.
Well,
How
there
about
was that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's-
more
yeah.
important. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can hear the victim say it was a mistake, didn't mean to hit it that far up.
Yeah.
But the person in that group apparently was one of those angry people, went up, hit him with his golf club in his head.
Oh, God.
To the point where the head of the golf club snapped off. Yes. The guy
gosh.
went down, started rolling on the ground, holding his head. Luckily, he was not seriously hurt. So he's going to be okay. His friends freaked out, of course, but did not retaliate because it's Canada. And one of them actually said, "We can de-escalate this, eh?" Which is so. I want to find the video. I want to hear him say, "You hater, that's not necessary with all the hitting my friend in the head with your golf club. That's not. We don't need any of that up here, eh? There's no need for any of that. We're sorry that our ball went over by you over there, but there's no reason for any of that to happen,
Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
Hey, just call the
cops.
Call the RCMP right now. Put the down. RCMP right now.
We can de-escalate this, eh?
Hey, it sounded exactly like your imitation.
What is wrong with you, eh? Why did you hit my friend, eh? Yeah. This may surprise you. He was drunk. Yeah. So it reminded me of when I was younger. So I learned how to golf when I was 13, 14 years old. And I would go out with my dad and his police partner, Joe. And they also, this was for fun. I mean, Joe was a good golfer and he liked to do well. If he didn't, we would laugh it off. He never seemed to get upset when I was young. And I mean, I would miss and I would dribble the ball and,
Yeah.
So they like to send out golfers in foursomes. We would always try and go in like unbusy times, hoping that we'd just go the three of us. And
Right.
not
Because
have,
now you got a stranger in there.
and usually there wasn't a lot of singles, so it didn't happen. This one day, we got a single with us. And we were golfing. And he was one of those angry, ridiculous people.
Oh.
And at one point, so golf courses go, one hole is going one way, the hole next to it's going back the other way. So he was mad at the people in front of us and they were golfing back the other way, started screaming at them from the tee. And they're going back and forth. And you want to go? And yeah, you're a big tough guy. And yeah, say it with your chest. And, So, at one point he goes, "Yeah, you want to go? Me and my buddies will take you." And now Joe Schober always had a great sense of humor. And he just yelled down and he goes, "We don't even know him. We're not going to take you anywhere." So yeah, they were just like, "Yeah, no, we're not fighting with anybody. We're here for a fun day of golf."
So not fun. Yeah.
Oh, for Joe, it was about drinking beer and golfing, and it was
Right.
just like, yeah, it was all about, and that's how I learned to golf. So maybe that's why I never took it too seriously. My dad never really got angry about golf. He was just out there for some fresh air, having fun with his buddies, and just enjoyed it. He just liked to go out to golf outings and just have fun. So I think that's how I learned. So I never
Yeah.
got angry about it, yeah. So that was, but that's what it reminded me of, is this guy just being angry and mad, and you want to fight? No one wants to fight. We're here on a golf course. So, anyway, protect yourself from dumb criminals. I don't think Mike can help you on a golf course. I'm not sure he has that ability to protect you from a dumb criminal on a golf course, but perhaps he could set the golf course up with some surveillance cameras. He could do that for you. Precision Security, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Repair or replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys, and more. All there at Precision Security. Find out more at pgr.glass. Click on Precision Security, or go look for Precision Security on Facebook and like them.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This is Dan Long, candidate for North Newton School Board. When elected, I will serve all students, staff, and administration, supporting each of them to be their best. Students deserve board members that prioritize their education, not a board member's personal agenda. Our staff and administration deserve board members that support them to do the job they were trained and hired to do. I am not a politician, so do the right thing. Write in Dan Long for North Newton School Board at large.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dan Long.
When you're hiring, ZipRecruiter's technology makes finding qualified candidates for your job easy. What if the rest of the world was as easy as ZipRecruiter? Math problems wouldn't be so problematic.
K equals 42.
And summiting Everest would be a walk in the park. In the meantime, if you want to make your hiring easier, use ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th, or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Clark's Garden and Floral Boutique will be holding their Jingle and Mingle holiday event Saturday, November 16th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They'll have holiday home decor, Christmas greens pre-orders, poinsettias, great pillows, wreaths, and porch pots. Gift shop items for everyone, free photos with Santa, taco truck, and much more. Check out the Clark's Garden and Floral Facebook page for more info.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Save big money on your next project right now at Menards, your lighting headquarters. Find the perfect lighting for your home with new selectable color temperature True Wave LED bulbs from Sylvania. Simply adjust the color temperature to change the lighting in a snap. Save big on Sylvania True Wave selectable color temperature bulbs. Plus, don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards. 97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
It's Wednesday. Is it?
Wednesday.
You know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs.
Donuts!
Whoa,
excellent!
That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock.
That's great.
Oh, the diet starts tomorrow, but the show must go on. Now!
It's showtime.
Yep, it's Buy a Donut Day. That's what today is. So, day before Halloween, grab yourself a donut. Get yourself maybe a good cinnamon donut, apple cinnamon donut. Those are good this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some of those over at Strax the other day. They also have some pumpkin donuts. So, portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Kasatovich Umfleet McDonald's, the family of McDonald's, Kasatovich Umfleet family of McDonald's, sponsoring part of our video. That's why their logo is right up there in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You see that. And they've got great stuff going on. How about the $6 daily double meal? Comes with the daily double, which is a double cheeseburger with lettuce and tomato, 4-piece McNugget, small fry, small soft drink, which of course is a Coke. Don't forget, on Buy a Donut Day, they've got Krispy Kreme now at McDonald's. You can get Krispy Kreme donuts at McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They take care of each resident, whether it's a short-term rehab or long-term care, with a tailored approach to their specific needs and well-being. That is at Georgia Aid Memorial. You can find out more at georgiaaid.org or call 219-275-2531. And also want to mention Virk's Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store. Over 75 years of exceeding expectations in mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right. Couple of things, too, that I wanted to mention. Yesterday, a lot of our small businesses in the area got an email about 12 days of giveaways. We're running out of time on getting folks signed up for that. If you want to be a part of it, so you're going to get all the promo mentions, which are thousands and thousands and thousands of promo mentions.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of that, you got to email Cheryl, CHERYL, at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com. Also, you can email sales@touhyville.com, or you can message us on any of our Facebook pages. If you're a small business and you want your business mentioned a bunch of times, plus get commercials, plus be a part of this huge giveaway that we do, 12 days of giveaway. We give out gift cards to maybe your business. If your business isn't like fit for gift cards. You can get gift cards to Walmart, gas cards, Save a Lot, Strega Van Til, whatever you want to get gift cards for, stuff that people want for Christmas.
Right.
You can do that. It's all part of our 12 days of giveaways leading up to the last day, where we will draw one winner. Will win $1,000. It's a big deal. We get tons of people involved in it. If you want to be a part of it, that's a great way to do it. Also want to mention, I mentioned that Kasanovich Elm Fleet McDonald's has their logo up on our video on YouTube and Facebook, and a lot of people watching us each morning. Your business can do that too if you contact Cheryl the same way and ask about how you can be on the program. Have us talking about your business just like we do with all these other businesses, like the Kasanovich Elm Fleet McDonald's.
And the way we take, or the way we handle advertising, is we're an extension of your business. So we sit with you, talk about what your goals are, get the ideas for the commercial. We write and produce and voice the commercials, and then we get you going. So that's why we say we're your aspirin to your marketing headache, because we get it that you're split in so many different ways, but you got to rip the Band-Aid off and at least talk to us. Let's figure it out. And then away we go. You know what I mean? So we make it as easy as humanly possible for you.
Yep.
I mean, you literally get your bill with a statement of your run times, and there is a button at the top that says, click here to pay. We accept everything.
Yep.
And then it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So changing your commercial just takes an email or a phone call. Hey, I got this thing. Can you help me? And away we go with that. So it's easy. You don't have to make it hard for yourself.
Right.
And we sympathize because Steve's a business owner. I mean, he knows what it's like to be overwhelmed and, have to do all these things
every
day. If marketing isn't your forte, great news. It is mine. I have been doing it for almost 40 years.
Right.
So we will help you. We will help you word things. You do not have to write your own script. You do have to communicate with us though.
Yeah.
So we can't do it on our own.
Yeah.
So so now we have this huge promotion that's tripled in people over the last 3 years, and I'd love to see it continue to go up. We have the new turkey gobble gobble promotion.
I was going to say starting Monday.
Starting Monday. And these are community oriented things because or events, because we're actually giving back to the community. I mean, there are people that are actually going to be able to have turkey dinner where they were struggling before. And maybe they were struggling because they had a surgery. Maybe they're struggling because food costs have gone up so much. We literally, this was born out of wanting to give back to the community. And that's why I'm in love with Roselawn Electric, because it was spontaneously brought up in a meeting.
Yep.
And she just went, okay, what if I give you a check for X, and would you go to, and then she goes, Save a Lot's a Christian owned play, you want to reach out to them, blah, blah, blah. And away it went. And now I'm thrilled for the opportunity to be a part of it. So, So if you're interested in any of our promotions, give a call. Because there's a lot more to it than just like having commercials run. It's actually, you're getting known for helping the community, working with us and all that stuff. So
speaking of which, for the Gobble Gobble giveaway, we teamed up with Roselawn Electric, Cornerstone Real Estate, and Save a Lot. And starting Monday, listen to all three of our stations, the Q, 98 Gold, and Bear Country. And sometime during the day, you're going to hear one of us say Gobble Gobble. You call in, no matter what station you're listening to, call 219-866-4104. Put it in your phone so you're ready. We will answer a random caller, and you give us your best Gobble Gobble, and you will win a $30 gift card. 50 people are going to win $30 gift cards between the 4th and the 22nd of November. So we're going to be giving them away on all three stations. So give us your best Gobble Gobble. When you hear one of us say Gobble Gobble, and you will win. You won't get entered in. There's no place to register. It's all this. It's all on the air. So you got to be listening for your chance to win.
And speaking of which, Save a Lot, we're really excited to be working with them for the first time. They just created their loyalty program. And with that, week 4 of their loyalty program is going on right now, where it started today and it runs through the 5th. A free banquet pot pie. Free.
Today. Yeah.
Starts today. Free.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a banquet pot pie? I mean, you and I crave. We get two. We actually wind up getting 2 of them, and we just cook them and then dump them in a bowl and chop the whole thing up so that every bite has,
All the
crust
stuff.
and the yumminess. So,
Yep.
yeah. So, and the people in there are lovely. I'm just going to say the
They are.
staff.
Yep.
The staff are lovely.
Yep.
So
join the rewards program now. You can download it from the Google Play Store, the App Store. Also, we just had chicken legs last night, but also starting today, their sale flyer, 99-cent USDA inspected fresh drumsticks, 99 cents a pound.
and that's exactly what we had last night.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
grilled them in the
Yeah.
with this
chicken
nice
legs.
weather.
Chicken legs on the grill.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
All right. So I was talking about the guy hitting the golf ball on the golf course, and you were asking about homes and who's liable. So Kent, who's an insurance agent, said, Steve, I'm going to find out the answer to your golf ball question. I want to talk to a couple of our claim reps. I don't know if it's true in all cases, but I want to find out if something called assumes liability, because if I park my car at a golf course, I'm assuming there's a possibility it'll get hit by a golf ball. So it's not on the golf course or the golfer. It's on you if you're parked at a golf course.
You're kidding.
Yeah. He said it shouldn't be any different than parking by the ball field at the game of the player or player's family shouldn't be paying for the windshield that they broke on the car. I assume it's the same for a homeowner that lives on a golf course. So
And
Kent, please let us know. Yeah.
Okay, so Kent, do we know what insurance agency he works for?
Yeah. I didn't. The check didn't clear. I didn't.
He's helping us out. He's helping us out.
It's a lot of insurance agents that pay to be on this very program and this very station.
Okay, and Kent
and-
answered our question. So Kent works at.
I think he's Indiana Farm Bureau.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Okay.
But
But I like that he's intrigued.
I am too now.
Yeah.
I was really just saying it to make the joke about running away. Like
Honestly,
I was just,
when you said it, I thought for sure it was part of HOA.
So
like meaning like the homeowners. I mean, there's no doubt they pay $1 gazillion to have nice lawns and all the rest of it on the golf course. So I just assumed, 588-2300, and you just call the HOA and they come out and fix your stuff.
Kent said Indiana Farm Bureau.
Okay.
So, by the way, Kent knows all too well about the $1,000 giveaway. He was a winner a few years back.
Really?
Yep. Yep. So.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So yes, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. So,
Okay.
Who, by the way, my mother would love if you guys would get on the radio with us because she used to work for not for Indiana. She used to work for
Illinois?
Farm Bureau.
Or Farm
Actually,
Bureau.
she worked for like
Corporate,
national
kind of
Farm Bureau.
national.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
she
pretty
was,
cool.
high up in Farm Bureau. So, absolutely. So,
That's pretty cool. It's a small world. Like I remember when I was a little girl, my grandma was the executive secretary for the American Cancer Society. And I thought, and she would explain how important it was, but I was so little that I didn't understand it. Right.
Sure.
And then she passes away. And then before I get cancer, I get cancer. And now all of a sudden it's just a different perspective on that.
Sure. Absolutely.
So,
all right. Well, that's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. On WLQI, stick around. We got the pizza quiz coming up, and then it's end on a high note.
This is Michael Mark, your Newton County GOP chairman, reminding you that Election Day is fast approaching. We have a ballot full of exceptional and dedicated Republican candidates for office, including Mick Vanderwall, Bob Gonzi, and Heidi McCord for County Council at Large, and Rob Churchill for District 3 County Commissioners. We look forward to seeing you all at the polls November 5th or vote early at Kentland Courthouse Monday through Saturdays prior to the election. You can't make a difference if you don't vote. Paid for by the Newton County GOP.
Hey Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the US and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 51-year-old Jeffrey Zonka of San Pierre was arrested last October 25th on multiple felony warrants of sexual abuse. In a press release yesterday, law enforcement stated the warrants issued by the Jasper Superior Court resulted from an investigation by detectives from the Sheriff's Office. They stated a forensic interview with a juvenile victim had taken place and that the victim alleged the crimes had taken place several times between 2013 and 2018. The arrest was made by county deputies in partnership with the DeMotte Police Department. Tuesday, during the trial of Richard Allen, the jury saw and heard the interview with the defendant that was conducted by State Police Trooper Jerry Holman on October 26, 2022. Allen was told that guns and knives were found at his home, but he denied having either with him on February 13, 2017, when he walked the same trail visited by Abby Williams and Libby German that day. When told an unfired bullet traced back to his gun was found at the scene, Allen said he didn't know how it could have gotten there, and he said, quote, "There's no way," unquote. The state trooper tried to get Allen to admit that he was there that day when the crimes took place, but Allen said that he would not admit to something he didn't do. Also, one of the 4 alternate jurors has been dismissed due to a family emergency. Rensselaer had a power outage in the downtown area and in the strip mall area Tuesday morning, where Jeff Phillips commented.
Our primary line had issues with the amount of wind that we were getting, and it took us probably about 45 minutes to splice it back together and get power restored. So thanks to our guys who were working out there in the wind like that got it restored as quickly as they did.
The complete interview with Mayor Phillips about this week's City Council meeting can be heard at our websites on the news link and Newsmakers tab. The Stark County Sheriff's Office said they received a report of a very large drinking party last Friday and that many of the attendees were underage. When they arrived, the estimated crowd at the building was about 500 people, mostly in their late teens and early 20s. Authorities said some fled when they arrived. 2 adults were taken into custody after an altercation was heard. The owner of the building was out of the area at the time of the party and unaware of what was taking place. The investigation continues, and the Stark County prosecutor will determine charges to be filed. Enjoy your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
70-year-old Joyce Sue Rowinski of Mount Ayr passed away on October 24th. Private funeral services for Joyce Sue Rowinski will be held at a later date. Jackson Funeral Chapel has been entrusted with the cremation rights. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 70-year-old Patricia Ann Fisher of Rensselaer passed away at her home on Monday, October 28th. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 88-year-old Donald J. Miller of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, October 26th. Private burial will take place at Remington Cemetery. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 68-year-old Rex B. Jones of Rensselaer passed away on October 24th. There will be no visitation or service for Rex Jones. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the cremation arrangements. 60-year-old Lori Jackson of Maderaeville passed away on Sunday, October 27th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac, and no services for Lori Jackson will be held at this time. Memorial contributions may be made to the family in care of Frank Jackson. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, partly sunny and windy with a high near 79. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 66. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. Temperature rising to near 68 by 11 a.m., then falling to around 60 during the remainder of the day. Breezy with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 37. Friday, sunny with a high near 56.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Just waiting on caller number 7. There we go. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Mary.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'll be better Saturday.
You'll be better Saturday? What's going on Saturday?
I'll be 44.
Well,
Ah, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right.
So it's a birthday pizza.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask a question. Yeah, you got it. It's your birthday this week.
Oh, well,
it's your birthday week.
ask her a question she can't. Like,
Thank
what's
you.
your favorite part of, or what are you looking forward to most about being 44?
I don't know.
See, Cheryl, I
Haven't had
handled
it
it
yet.
better. I handled it.
Got it.
I was
all
just
right.
giving her a pizza. You made it
All
hard.
right, I'm
You
leaving.
made it
I quit
hard.
my job.
You made
That's
it
all.
hard. Why did I do so? All right, Mary, hold on a
That's it.
second. We'll get your info. Okay.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Mary. It's Mary's birthday week.
Winners
Whoa, 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 no, wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
All right, it is time for us to wrap things up, and I'm going to let you handle the high note because I realized I didn't turn us off on WIBN. So I'm gonna let you take over, so I can go turn us off over there. So
okay.
Unless you just want to fill with
doing the
fun little music.
doom.
Yeah. Here you go.
All right. So today's high note. Okay, now I got music in the back of my high note. So, oh my gosh, this is the high note off the rails. So, I'm talking over music. You've got the music on, like normally when I speak, you go
music
behind me.
Every time.
No.
Every single
really?
time.
Okay.
Every
All
single time. I'm like, what's
I
happening
was
with the
today
music?
years old when I realized that. Sorry. All
Every
right.
single day I turn the music. I let the music play behind you.
Cool.
All right. Welcome to radio.
Yeah. Day one. All right. All right. So today's high note I read this morning and I loved it. So it's by Shower Arguments with Emily Solberg. Like their page because it's really good. Can we all please agree to show each other some grace in this season? Things are so hard for so many reasons. To be quite honest, just putting food on the table is a lot. Every time I check out at the grocery store, I wince at the total. It doesn't matter how much or little I'm buying, the sticker shock is real. Many of us are scrimping and saving to make it through, and that probably means we'll be going without some things. Can we collectively agree to be a little more understanding and kind? If a friend turns down an invitation to do something or go somewhere, please don't jump to conclusions. She might be trying to save her pennies for her mortgage or car payment. If a student is wearing pants that are just a little too short, please don't snicker. New clothes might not be in the budget right now. If family members aren't helping more with a cause or an event, please don't assume they don't care. They are probably trying to take care of immediate needs first. If a loyal customer isn't tipping as much as he usually does, please don't read too much into it. His small business might be really struggling. If a friend suggests a lower price limit for a joint gift or a special event, please don't press them. They could be focused on paying down a credit card balance. If someone is driving around with a dent in their car or one that's looking a little more worse for wear, please don't judge. They are likely worrying about bigger problems. In fact, why don't we all just make a conscious choice not to shame, judge, or comment on anyone else's choices about how they are or aren't spending their hard-earned dollars? In a perfect world, we would all have the means to support the causes we care about, purchase not only the necessities, but also maybe some of life's small or big luxuries and give generously to our friends, families, and loved ones. But I think we could all just use a gentle reminder that things are just really hard for a lot of people right now, and that we cannot ever measure anyone's value, love, intentions, or commitment by their financial means. Maybe instead of focusing on spending capacity, we focus on being generous with our time, being intentional with our words, and being supportive with our actions, not just now, but always.
Sounds good to me.
That hit me hard this morning. I was like,
Yeah?
woo, was that well said?
Yeah.
So that's from Shower Arguments with Emily Solberg, Solberg.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning and listening. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a phenomenal Wednesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.